All right, let's get into it.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Yo, wow, that's a
the first half, en dat is de toeters op Lukaku.
Didn't Barca make Ferguson?
HH, we needed men to show up today. What we got was boys. I'm not praising mediocrity.
You know what? I'm gonna allow this.
Delta.
Wait, what? Yo, hey.
All right, let's get into it.
Yes. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Nix, I don't think you want to ask. Go for it.
Who made that sound?
Nix, you don't want to know. Nix, basically, we've been trying to find out what it is, and basically, we are too scared to ask what he was doing when he made that sound. So we just take it as it is, we laugh, and we move on. We ask no more questions. So, guys, the first thing we need to know is Liverpool paying VAR? That's what we need to know. Because we'll break down that Wolves goal and see whether they're paying VAR. And let's break down Liverpool. And are there sort of creaks into the armor of Liverpool? Because the game I saw, Wolves were struggling completely and totally outplayed Liverpool. And maybe I owe Charles Darwin a slight apology, but people say that was his first touch. His goal was actually his first touch. So it is what it is. So talk about Liverpool. We're going to talk Real Madrid losing. We're going to talk transfers, Joao Felix, your boy Marcus Thuram, and the latest transfer stories. We're going to talk about contract termination because a dude got his contract terminated to register for another dude who turns 38 next month. We'll also get into that thing as well. So guys, aloha, welcome, like the video, subscribe if you're new, do what you can, and welcome to the beautiful Hangout. Get your meal, get your drinks, and enjoy yourselves, man. So, let's just get straight in, man. And I'm glad that Jamal is here because Liverpool are crap. And this is not me saying it, Liverpool fans are saying it. So, when I did the post-match for the Liverpool-Brentford game, and you know who you are, Hassan, Trudon, staunch Liverpool football supporters, they say, get Klopp out. Sack Klopp. Klopp must leave. Liverpool are just not the same side. Anfield, that is normally a fortress. Guys are going there and they're playing against them. And here's the thing. This ain't on the Van Dijk injury. Because when Van Dijk was playing, they were still having issues. So this is a case of, oh my God, Van Dijk is gone. No. There are issues with this side. And also, I don't know, this was said something before because we talked about the whole World Cup hangover. And some people said, and I was talking to a Liverpool fan, he said he is worried about what that Brazilians could do to Alisson Becker. That let's see how it could affect him. And let's be real, Becker has been looking a bit sketchy in a few of those games because that was a huge, massive calamity mistake. A huge mistake. So Becker hasn't really seemed assured. I just think that this Liverpool team, they've lost something. They've lost a step. They've lost their air of invincibility. I'm not changing my view on Darwin. Darwin is a brick. He is a brick. He is team's 2.0. And I need to know whether he meant that goal or that was his first touch. We do not know. But the issue with Liverpool is they seem weak. They just do not seem there anymore. So before I come to Jamal, Nick, talk to me is it to a case where Klopp has run his course? Because again, look, here's the thing. It's one game. So we can't judge Gakpo based on
not one game, bro.
No,
Gakpo, go on.
Yeah. Okay, no, Klopp, no. But for Gakpo, let's not judge it. But my thing though is, it just seems as if this Liverpool team, for too many games, they just don't seem to be clicking the way that we normally see a club Liverpool team go. So, Nick, is the issue Klopp has just ran out of ideas, or the players are pretty much letting him down?
Firstly, are you saying that Nunes has the touch of an R. Kelly? Anyway.
Whoa, Nick, come on, man. Nick, come on.
Is that what you're saying? But anyway, so don't worry. Listen, Liverpool are done, innit? Liverpool, the cycle's over. Obviously, the charge for the quad was like the last hurrah, and obviously
which maybe took everything out of them. That's maybe physicality, yeah.
Did. And they had they got the two trophies, the two that they hadn't. That was the only two they hadn't got in that cycle of Klopp. Obviously, they would have wished they got the Premier League and Champions League. But I just think there's so many holes. Or not even so many holes, but there's a glaring hole, massive hole in the Liverpool side, which is in the midfield. And when you're really looking at it, they need a whole new midfield. And until that midfield is fixed, and by the time the midfield's fixed, other holes may appear, unless they go out and fix it all in one window. And this is why I say the cycle's over, because they probably need 3 midfielders. If you're talking realistically, Keita has to go, Oxlade has to go, Harvey Elliott I don't think is good enough.
No.
Fabinho's old. Henderson's finished. Thiago's not getting any younger. And he's not.
He's still good, but his legs are not there anymore. His legs ain't there.
He ain't getting any younger, and he ain't getting any better. So either going to be at this level, or he's going to decline as time goes on. Have I missed anyone? Milner, we know he's finished already. So you're talking about a whole new midfield. Obviously,
Arthur.
With Leah, the less said about.
Has he even played? Has King Arthur even played a game?
He's injured.
Oh, wow.
I think he's played one game.
All right.
Matthias Nunes is someone they tried to get, or he's thought about getting anyway. Tchouaméni they tried to get. Bellingham they're looking at. If they're not in Champions League, they're not getting Bellingham, so forget about it already.
Yeah.
They need a whole new midfield. By the time they fix that midfield, they'll need a new defense.
But
by the time they fix the defense, they'll need a new. So
here's the thing, though. You're saying facts, though. Does Klopp realize this, or do you think Klopp's biggest issue is that he's loyal to a fault?
He doesn't realize it because he's trying to play the same way as if he has the same profile of players when they were peaking. Like he's got a peak Wijnaldum, like he's got a peak Mane, like he's got a peak Firmino. He doesn't have those players, yet he's still playing with a high line and asking them to press in a way that they can't press. The midfield can't run in the way they can, the way they used to, and the back line is being exposed in a way that it wasn't in the past. So the players have reached the end of their tether in terms of the way that Klopp wants to play. But Klopp is flogging a dead horse right now. So he's very much at fault for the results on the pitch. Of course, we know the owners are at fault for the lack of investment in terms of certain players. But you have to
manage what you have.
You have to play the hand that you've been dealt. Unless you're going to say, you know what, you're going to do a Conte. I'm not getting investment. I'm leaving. If you're going to say, all right, I'm going to stay, you decided to stay, then you have to do a better job. And he's not doing a good job this season at all.
Jamal, man, talk to me about your boys, man. I mean, are you on the Klopp House brigade, or are you like, look, let's chill. He gave us our first EPL in 3,000 years. Let's try and protect him.
Bro, it's 50-50 right now.
Damn.
But I have to agree with Nix because You know what's getting me annoyed with Klopp? What's getting me annoyed is, bro, when we look at when Liverpool was peak Liverpool, bro, the midfield was a younger Henderson, Gini Wijnaldum, and Fabinho. One thing we always used to say about that midfield is not the flashiest, it's not the most technically gifted, but bro, these guys had legs. These guys could have covered the pitch. Henderson, Gini, these guys never stopped running. They was very robust and they used to play every single game. Energy. But why are you still trying to play the same way when Henderson, he's done.
He's done.
His legs are
physically,
gone.
he can't do it. And also
Bro.
remember, he used to protect the defense. He was very good at protecting the
Trent,
defense. So now the defense is
yeah,
exposed.
correct. And that's the thing with this. It's a system, HH. If one part isn't working, the whole thing's fall down. So by Henderson legs going, that means more teams are attacking Trent because Trent was never the greatest defensively. So that's why Trent has been so poor defensively this season. But yeah, why are you still trying to play the same way? Because Henderson is older. Bro, Thiago came from Barcelona. This guy, he tries to run, but he's not a workhorse midfielder.
No.
So why are you still trying to play high energy with Thiago? And then Gini. You know, people laughed at Gini because of his move to PSG. And yes, he did flop there and he was bad. But for Liverpool, bro, this guy,
He was good.
he was good. Now, if you watch our midfield, HH, we have Thiago, who legs are gone, Fabinho, who looks like 58, and Thiago, who never learned how to run. I mean, he's from Barcelona. These guys, that's not in his game. So why are we still trying to play the same way, bro? I agree with Nix. We need 4 midfielders. We need back our energy. Because, you know, funny enough, HH, you know what?
Jamal, we need 11 players. Chelsea need a new team, so there you go.
And the manager.
Okay, 12,
you know,
12,
very
12.
quickly, HH, you know what? I was going back to 18-19 and watching back when we was cussing the midfield because we were saying, bro, we have legs, we have energy, but we need tech. Bro, you know what I'll give to have back that midfield?
Yeah.
Because, bro, we never get bullied. It was the problem was always
it was the joke was Brexit's midfield.
Yeah.
Like lack of tech, unseasoned, you haven't properly cooked it, there are no spices or anything there. Like there's no African spices in the food, but it was effective.
Correct.
It was effective.
Yeah, man. So So I don't want to say buy 4 midfielders and that fix the problem because we still need to know if Darwin Núñez is going to be as effective as Mane, and we need to know what Gakpo, because and that's the next thing, HH. Salah these days is just a moments player. He scores his goal and he does absolutely nothing because he's not getting service, he's not getting the ball. So I want to give Klopp one more season, which is next season. But we need to buy at least 3 midfielders with that energy. And if he still performs like that, then I'm blaming Klopp. But
do you think Klopp? Because I was saying, do you think Klopp realizes the issues that Liverpool have?
Well, it seems not, because if he realizes the issues, he will change the way and suit to a player like Thiago.
Season? If he doesn't realize the issues, why are you still giving him another season? I'm not saying that. I'm not forcing you to say Klopp out.
He's comfortable. Klopp is comfortable knowing that Liverpool can't sack him. He is God in that. Nearly not Bill Shankly, or Paisley, but and it's like, look at Ten Hag quickly. When the first few games he was playing his system, granted some of the players he's moved on or benched them, whatever, but the playing out from the back constantly, like to a point, whatever the score, whatever the situation, I want you to pass to your centre back or pass to your fullback. Since the first few games of the season, David De Gea has gone so much longer. He's gone more this season than he did last season, because Ten Hag said, well, I ain't got the clout and the money in the bank that Klopp has, for example. I have to get results now. I can't afford to fail. I can't afford to be sitting in 6th, 7th, 10th, or whatever. And he had to change the way he plays to suit the players that he had, regardless of who you sign or who you don't sign. So Klopp he's comfortable because he knows they can't sack him.
No, because Jamal, the issue is that I think United fans will know is to create one team. Oh, that's hard. Cool. To create another team is even harder. So to do what Fergie did, create like 4 winning teams, that's very hard. The issue that I think Liverpool fans need to face is, I'm not sure Klopp knows how to create a second team.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
I think he's
But
still stuck with that first team. Because to create a second team, you've got to make ruthless changes and you've got to sort of change. Because basically, Fergie is the best example because of how long he was successful. Because you went from Joachim Cole, Van Nistelrooy, Cristiano and Rooney, Tevez, Cristiano Rooney, Van Persie. So my thing is that does Klopp know, okay, this is now a second phase that we now need to tweak. He's still stuck on the first phase.
Oh, yeah, it very quickly. When I say gain him in next season, I don't mean the whole season. I mean July, August. If this guy turns up with this midfield, this same midfield, then I'm Klopp out. Because then he doesn't realize the problem. But the word what we're hearing is that how it's gonna be a midfield revamp. So that's why I gain him in next season. Because let's say hopefully we scrape, and I don't know how we get in top 4. Let's just say we get in top 4. If we could get Jude and Caicedo from Brighton, which is legs and energy, and he still performs the same way, bro, you're laughing.
No, Jamal, no, Jamal.
We need legs, man.
Jamal, I'm laughing because Chelsea have become Brighton 2.0. So every Brighton player is coming to Chelsea. So Caicedo, he's coming to Chelsea. Now, and I don't like it because I don't want it to be Brighton 2.0, but we have first dips on Brighton players.
Yeah. But AJ, very quickly, don't laugh at Brighton. Don't laugh at Caicedo. He's quality.
No,
he's quality.
I saw the World Cup. He's good. Abdul, Liverpool's issues, man.
Yeah, on Liverpool, like everything I wanted to say has basically been said. Really.
Should Klopp? If you're a Liverpool fan, would you sack Klopp or give him till the summer on next season?
It's a very tough situation because I don't think a new manager really fixes the situation right here and right now. I think
but if a new manager says, "Oh, get these guys out, bring these new guys in," the issue
but you can't do that mid-season though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I felt for Klopp, the reason he's in this situation, it's a symptom of neglecting transfer markets in the past. I feel like these guys won the Champions League and then signed nobody, bro.
Nobody.
And then they won the Premier League and they signed Jota and Thiago. And then they had that massive injury crisis and then they just signed Konate.
Yeah.
Like what is a joke of an investment. Like and they say to stay on top, bro, if you are at the top and you want to top, you got to do the most investment.
Yes. No. Look at City. Every time City have won the league, look at how much they invest in and how much they buy each summer. And these are guys who've won the freaking league, but they keep on buying and improving.
But this is where like you can. It's tough to direct the blame because who is really to blame for the lack of investment? Is it the owners?
Here's the thing, though, because Liverpool fans I speak to say that Klopp is loyal to a fault, and he is actually being proactive. It's one thing if you're like a Conte who says that, or you're a Mourinho's United. I told them I needed these players, they didn't back me, but I told them that we did this, and that. But it's another thing where you're not even proactive because you're so loyal to your players. So is it a scenario where Klopp has said, I need these 4 targets and you've not been backed? Then, hey, Klopp, you've done the best you can. Or you're not even going to the board and say, yo, we need these 4 or 5 guys and I need to get rid of these 4 or 5 guys. So the issue is that he's not as ruthless as a Fergie or a Mourinho.
The worrying thing is the way he talks in the media makes you think that actually he is to blame. Because
Speak on that.
Yeah, because he comes out and he defends the decisions of the board and like, oh, we got so many midfielders, we don't need midfielders. But your midfielders aren't good enough anymore. You need to refresh. And I think now it's almost too late because when they buy new players now, I just feel like it's not the same because it's one thing to buy players into a team that's functional and winning and buying players into a team that's dysfunctional and needs rebuilding.
But if Liverpool buy a really good midfielder that fits what they want, that could make a seismic change. True. We need 4, but baby steps. Because my thing, you'd rather get one player this January one midfielder this January window than 0. Liverpool need a whole new midfield, 100%. Because you need to replace Henderson, you need to replace Fabinho, and Thiago needs help. So you need at least 2 replacements for Henderson and Fabinho, because those guys, they can't run anymore. So,
yeah, I mean, I just don't know like where Liverpool they go from here because I feel like what we're seeing now we also saw last season. Like last season, I know they was on the squad and everything, but when you really notice, like they were scraping by so many games.
Paper over the cracks.
Yeah, it was they were never convincing, and I feel like this season the wheels finally came off. Like the cracks have been exposed, but what are they doing to address the cracks? Because
and also,
I don't think Gakpo is the solution.
No, but and also I said again, if ever there's a time, and also it's also a must-win. If ever there's a time for Chelsea to beat Liverpool at Anfield, it's now. This is the best time.
If you don't beat us, bro. If you don't beat us,
then Chelsea are just a bunch of clowns, man. They're just man, talk to me, Liverpool, man.
Even if you do beat them, you're still a bunch of clowns.
Yeah, I mean,
Knicks, we're cooking.
I mean, I get it. Like, I think Liverpool have an institutional problem. That's what they have, bro. It's kind of the whole thing of you have to give up certain players. You can't. You have to make decisions that aren't emotional. You can't hold on to these players for that long. But more than that, I do think Klopp is at fault to a certain extent. I don't think it's only the board or FSG, as much as everyone would like to blame them. I think Klopp, in his interviews have said that he doesn't need a midfielder. And then he comes off and then he ends up saying that, we really need a midfielder. We don't have a midfield. It took him this long to realize that his midfield is not that good. And I just feel like, and then you also look at the front line. There isn't necessarily a creative outlet out there. I mean, he's transforming Salah into a creative outlet. When this guy is an incredible, goal scorer, that's his main duty. But he's being transformed into a creative outlet because is Darwin Núñez going to create chances by himself? Is Gakpo going to create chances by himself? There's literally no one up top in front for Liverpool.
But do you think Klopp realizes the issues, and do you think he'll address it? Because that's the main problem here is, and that's what I've said because I saw it at Dortmund. I don't think Klopp knows how to create a second team. I think Klopp is a first phase manager. He's not a long-term manager.
That's exactly the problem, and that's what separates that's what separates managers that are great in their time to one of the all-time greats, because they're able to adjust and change. Even someone like Pep, he'll be heartless if he has to in order to get the job done for a player. And then you look at him and it's just like there's a sense of loyalty to some of these players that he knows aren't good. Like the whole thing with Thiago, I understand that he's not a runner, he's not all that, but your midfield is dependent on him. And every single time I've watched Liverpool this season, when Thiago's on the field, it feels like he's your only midfielder. The rest are just there to occupy positions, and then Fabinho, I don't know what happened to him, but this guy's
he's
aging
worse than Busquets. His legs are gone.
No, he's aging horrible, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. It's weird to see, and I just feel like it's that high energy, intensity type of football that they've been playing over the years. You can't keep selling that idea to the players. You either have to change the manager or change the players. And unfortunately, Liverpool haven't been recycling their players.
Wait, Z-Man, very quickly, I just have to step in because I'm getting frustrated as you talk. How can you play high energy, high tempo football and not be fresh? We only buy one midfielder since 18-19.
No, and also Jamal, specifically after that season you had last season, because I don't think there's been any club that has played as many games as Liverpool played last season.
Yeah.
So if there was any summer to refresh, it was that summer when you played almost 50 games, over 50 games last season. So the fact that you didn't get at least 4 or 5 new players is insane.
Yeah, and here's the thing, bro. We talk about they need midfielders, man. Their defense is shocking as well, bro. Like Van Dijk has been shocking. Like he's I don't know what happened to him, but he felt off.
But say, Zeman, is it the defense or the lack of protection?
Or the midfield, the midfield protecting defense.
Yeah. There's also that aspect, but then I look at players in the defense. I look at someone like Van Dijk, who's seen as a leader. It seems like he's lost he's lost that defensive contribution he used to have, that confidence that he used to bring to the back line. And it's not only him, it's the whole back line. And there is no backup for majority of these players that are of quality in the back line as well as in the midfield and offense. And I just think that it's going to take a whole revamp. It's no longer adding pieces. You have to get rid of some of these players and to bring in new. So they got themselves in this situation.
So last before I take the dubs, Mike, man, talk to me, man. Liverpool boys, man, talk to me.
Can I talk to?
For all the kids
be quiet for a second. We are fucking garbage.
Oh, damn. Kids,
Are you
cover
drunk?
your ears.
No, I'm not drunk. I wish I was, bro, because after that performance this whole season, I need to be drunk for a whole nother year, because I knew after Napoli that this was going to be a long season, but damn, we need a whole rebuild. The whole midfield needs to go. I mean, I couldn't believe Alisson's mistake. Now he's even getting the disease that is called Liverpool. I mean, I don't take this season seriously, because I could just see the signs before it even got to the transfer window in January. Klopp and Pep Linders did absolutely nothing during that break. They just said, you know what, we can go with the same thing. Oh, maybe we'll eventually turn around. No.
Okay, so Max, so are you putting the blame on Klopp not being proactive, or is this an FSG issue?
No. This is Klopp. Okay, of course there can be investments and this sort of stuff. Klopp clearly does not want to change his tactics. We keep playing a defensive high line when our midfield has absolutely no legs and has no control of the midfield, and they just get bypassed every time. We used to be able to keep clean sheets for fun. We would always, if we got into a 1-0 lead, you knew it was solid. Now, we need 4 goals to win a game. We're giving Trossard a life. We could probably even give Eden Hazard a goal at this rate. Even in his body shape, we could give Eden Hazard a goal. So
come on, you didn't have to
I mean, it's true. I mean, we'll give anybody a goal at this rate. So I don't know. I'm just hoping we don't get Conference League at this point, because I do not want to play in stadiums where there's trains or the Gibraltar Rock in the background. I don't want to be playing at those stadiums. Just give me at least.
It will be us and Chelsea, bro. Us and Chelsea.
Wait, relax. Wait, Jamal,
they're getting Conference League. At least we're getting Europa League, because I mean, Conference League is a
look, Mike. All I'm saying is that game, if Chelsea don't beat Liverpool at Anfield, the way Liverpool are right now, then I give up. Then pack the season in. Shout out to Omar Rushdie, man. Liverpool fan here. Wolves robbed midfield and Klopp and Pep.
Yeah, that goal should have stand, by the way.
Okay. Can you why did the goal not stand? I didn't see what was the offside.
I have
no idea.
Okay, let me.
Heritage tax.
Yeah, basically Liverpool made VAR, and they ran it how they want. Next question. So what happened was,
you know why it stood, bro.
Yeah.
So it's actually kind of funny, because because VAR didn't have the right angle. There was no camera. There was no camera. So they
where Mateus Nunes was.
There was no camera.
You're kidding me.
So they had to revert back to the referee's decision.
ITV, they said that the cameras couldn't see the right angle, so the referee just decided to give it offside.
Wow.
It's shocking.
That is disgusting.
Like the cameras couldn't see if he was offside or not, so the referee just gave it offside.
But we could see. Oh, that's.
But very quickly, guys, should they ban replays?
It's the corner taker.
Yes.
It was the corner taker who.
Yeah, I think they should.
No. But you know, because for me, I was about to say, wait a minute, because when they both shook hands and everything else, right? It's going to be a replay. Does anybody not understand a thing called fixture congestion? But do you know what it is? Look, it's England. England they will die with their tradition.
I was gonna say it. Yeah.
England will die with their tradition, because it makes no sense, especially this season, to have replays. Get it done now. So now, where are they now going to fit in this replay now?
No one knows, bro.
So they're also in the Karapuki Cup as well.
No, we lost to Man City.
Oh, wow.
Wait, one more thing, H. One more thing. When we play Real Madrid this season, oh my days, we are going to get the beaten of our lives.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't know about that, bro.
They're not that strong this season.
I don't know, because do you know what the thing
is?
It's
50-50.
Because you know what the thing is? Liverpool the UCL does that.
I don't want to hear it.
UCL Knights, Liverpool will come on. Basically, that game, with how Real are doing, because Real is the next topic. Real, the World Cup break seems to have gotten Real back.
All I'm going to say is in the 67 minute when Benzema gets his hat trick at Anfield, I don't want to hear none of this.
Silence FC. Gakpo, Lahore, and Con Artist. Don't do that. Don't do that to Konate. Don't do that to Konate. In the sense, don't do that to Konate. Don't do that. He's the coldest defender. Nice to see Nick's back after.
Wait. Let me just check the rules here. If a player scores a hat trick in the final, did you really win the World Cup? If
Oh
the
my
boss-
Was he
I don't know.
holding the trophy? Was he
Don't
holding
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do like that.
Sneak.
man?
Neeks, don't do like it. Don't do like this, man.
What's trying to
Don't do
explain to
like
these
this.
guys,
dude.
man. But they're already here.
Man, Zidane is finished. That's your new goat.
Where
Neeks.
I'm from,
Accept it for what it
where I'm
is.
from, if someone drops a free
Nah,
kick at
accept it for what it is.
Nah, man. Nah, Neeks, don't be like the guy to your left.
It's like
Messi's
it's
our
like
good guy.
you know,
Messi is your new goat. Zidane is out.
you know, no,
Messi's our
Ziman,
goat.
it's Wild West. Ziman, it's Wild West. All right, so Kosi, thank you for the dog, Kosi. Give Klopp more time. Going from him would be a downgrade, so it's safe to give him one more season just to make sure he's truly not good for Liverpool. Look, see, here's the thing. Football is unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen next season and everything. I'm just giving an educated guess. My thing is, Klopp isn't Fergie. Klopp isn't Mourinho. He's not Pep. Klopp, I think, is a good first-phase manager. I've seen enough evidence to know that I don't think this guy knows how to create a whole new team. Because there are guys he should have gotten rid of. If Mourinho or Fergie was in charge, Henderson, Fabinho, they're not sniffing the pitch. They're not sniffing the pitch.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do you know what?
But HH, I'll say this about Klopp.
Sorry, Mike and then Klopp. Mike.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm close to Klopp out. I don't care if he's got all this baggage. He's the only reason why he's in the job still is because he's got the baggage of winning the Premier League and Champions League. They're tactically,
and also
tactically,
Mike,
we have
that's
changed nothing.
Mike, and here's the thing: Scousers, those guys, Liverpool, they're not. Klopp will have to step down.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
He's not like they'll never sack him.
Yeah. And the next reason why he wouldn't get sacked is because sorry.
Oh, sorry, Jamal. I was going to say there's way too many comparisons between the end of this sort of Klopp era and Wenger at Arsenal. I'm seeing way too many patterns at the moment. I'm not liking it.
But Mike, it's deeper because of that. So real quick, I'm going to go to the next topic. Call.
Yeah, it really reminds me of the 15-16 season with Dortmund. I believe that was when he was coaching Dortmund. He was down 14th. Like they were almost in relegations on that season too. And one thing also, HH, is I really think Liverpool, they're missing Mane because Mane gave them that creative spark. Mane gave them that energy in the attack where.
But we're still scoring goals, bro. Goals is not the problem.
It's
the
midfield. It's the midfield.
It's the midfield. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, look, so let's move. So now, guys, World Cup hangover.
I don't think it is.
No, wait.
No, it's not.
Hold up. I'm addressing Nix.
I'm gone.
Nice one, Nix. I'll see you next time.
Peace, bro.
Hold on, Nix. Let Nix say this last top. So Nix, what do you say?
I only do a real football, English football, not that foreign.
EPL
Peace out, bro. I'll see you next time, bro. Okay, so
Cricket merchant, man.
I am. Relax. Hold on. That was it, man. Do you know? Remember, that thing you cracked about? What's it called? The grenades that's Ronaldo's kneecaps and everything. Do you know how much I laughed at that clip, bro?
It's the truth, though. That's done. You couldn't even use
okay,
that
so guys, I'm here to address Abdul, Barry, and Zima.
What's up, man?
So,
just don't do this to us.
World Cup hangover.
Okay.
World Cup hangover. I think Real Madrid have the World Cup hangover bug. I think they have the hangover bug. And I think Barcelona have a great opportunity. Now, Atletico Madrid ain't no slouches. They're no slouches. That is a tough game. But this is your best chance for you guys to say what's up. It's your best chance for you guys to say what's up. So I did, because, I watched the highlights of the game and so forth. No, first of all, that penalty for Real Madrid, was that a penalty?
Yeah, it was a bit sketchy.
Bro, that thing grazed his arm.
Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't even like it felt like it didn't even touch him because he just bounced back.
You know what? You know what it is, HH. I was just thinking, it had no impact on the way the ball was traveling.
No,
that's what I'm saying. There was no.
Basically, it's like my thing is that does the hand block the perpetual motion of the ball? The ball just went over. It's grazed his arm, and it was still going through, so it didn't mess up anything. And also, you saw how Benzema missed the line. So my thing is that how do you give that as a handball when it's, as Abdul just said, it did not block the perpetual motion of the ball? But look. Here's my thing. Maybe it's too quick, but
Welcome to life with Real Madrid and La Liga, bro.
But here's the thing, though. Shout out to wait, what was that clown's name? Matteo Lalaos. He's retiring at the end of the season.
Shout out to
No.
him.
Do you know that he said the same thing after the CL final between Chelsea and City? Do you know that?
I think that's for Champions League though. I don't think that was.
No. I think that's just for.
That's
why he was crying. That's why he was crying because it was his last
excuse me.
season.
I thought he was crying because he got Chelsea a Champions League.
See, man, shut up, man. No, but my thing though is, because let's see how things go. But because my big question was always, what teams will be affected by this World Cup break? What teams are going to feel the effects of this? Because it's going to affect some teams. I think it's been affected Liverpool slightly. Chelsea, it is what it is. For Real Madrid, because here's the thing, even their last game, they didn't play well in their last game. So, and my thing though is this, side note, Ancelotti has never he's never defended his league title ever. That's the asterisk. That's a real asterisk. So, Z-Man, talk to me. Are you sensing a little bit of Barca saying what's up? Or are you worried about yourself? But do you think there could be a few critics in Real Madrid's armor, and you think World Cup starts? Because Vini did play well. And also, by the way, side note, Tito, you prick. Why did he take off Vini in that Croatia game? I'm still feeling away about that Croatia game, man. Why did he take
Do you
him
know
off?
who actually... Sorry, Zima, can I just say one thing quickly? Do you know who Villarreal's manager is?
Oh, Lord. Man. Setien.
Seriously, Mike. I had to look twice. I had to say, no.
PK, man.
No.
Setien, man.
The farmer?
Yeah.
Yes, the farmer.
The thing about Kike Setien is like the fans are they don't like him because this guy doesn't seem like he has a tactic outlet, and this game really saved him, bro. This game really saved him. This performance against Real Madrid really saved him. But when it comes to Real Madrid, I don't think it's a World Cup tax. I don't think you could fully blame it on that. I mean, they've been getting penalties. There's some games where they've been outperformed throughout the league. It's just that they always find a way to get the win. That's what it is with these guys. And I feel like this game isn't necessarily predicated upon them them suffering from World Cup tax. I think this is just a normal performance. Even though this is the game where they've clearly been outclassed.
But they were playing better though. Like Real Madrid were playing much better before the World Cup break.
Yeah.
Like these two games, they've not played well. They're not played well.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, dude? They actually wasn't. They ended the break horribly, bro. They ended just before the break. They lost. They got completely destroyed by Volcano. They dropped points to Girona.
Bro, no, that's been their history so far this season. Like they don't necessarily play the best against any opposition. They just get the results. That's been the whole quota for Real Madrid. Now, when it comes to this league title, we conceded 3 goals to inner city kids. It's a problem within itself. I mean, you let an inner city kid score a hat trick against you. That's crazy, bro. You can't recover.
Shout out the inner city kids, man. Shout out the inner city kids.
And my thing is like,
Zima, did you know that kid had 1 goal before the game?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he's a midfielder, bro. How does he score a hat trick against you?
So you don't problem is. So you still don't have faith in Barca despite Real Madrid dropping points?
Here's the thing. I don't know if we're going to get full 3 points in the next 3 games because without Lewandowski, I don't see a clear-cut goal scorer in La Liga. We're so reliant on him. There isn't a single person in our squad that you could say he'll at least stay consistent for 3 games and score goals.
Ferran Torres.
Jamal, stop it.
Ferran Torres is far from that. And then you also have, it's a good thing that our defenders are coming back, but against Atletico, we're gonna be asked to score goals. Unfortunately, we don't have goal scorers, and I think that's going to be our downfall for these next 3 games. Now, the good thing is Villareal kind of gave us a chance with by beating them in the sense that we don't have to worry about them that much in terms of if we drop points in this league campaign. But I'm looking at the next 2 league campaigns, and I see us dropping points, and I see Atletico taking 3 points from us. And to be honest with you, the way Atletico has been looking so far, coming back from the break, they're definitely going to take. It feels like they're going to take 3 points from us because they've actually been playing well. Griezmann is motivated. It seems like Yeah. He's actually performing well for them, and I just feel like he's gonna be a threat because he's not stationary to one position, so it's gonna be hard to track him.
So, Abdul, do you share this sentiments, man? Your Barca boys. I mean, are you still Javi Tax, or do you feel that look, man, he can win this league, man? Like because Real Madrid look a little bit shaky, or you just want to see how the next few games go?
Yeah, like we have been horrendous for some time now. Like, it's actually interesting because with the Javi, I feel like we are regressing, actually. We're not progressing, we are regressing. Performance-wise, like before the World Cup, we were scraping by every game, like 1-0, 2-1, like last-minute winners and shit. And I've not seen anything from Javi to prove to me or to make me believe that he can go all the way.
Abdul, he has zero experience.
Exactly.
With all due disrespect, it's coming from the Qatari league. What did you expect?
You know what it is though? With Xavi, he doesn't have many excuses because he doesn't have language tax. He has to settle into the country or the city or the environment tax. This guy knows the club in and out. And still, to be fair, like I'm just gonna keep it real, okay? The thing that depresses me the most about Barca, bro, it's not even on the pitch; it's more off the pitch. Because unlike Chelsea, bro, yes, Chelsea, you're stinking it up on the pitch, but you know that, bro, you got owners that can invest. That will.
Abdul, no, Abdul, don't you dare do that. It's one thing to invest, but another thing investing in trash. Because what's the point spending 500 mil on fruit sellers? There's no point.
At least
I'd rather spend nothing if you're spending this money on trash.
I know, but at least eventually they'll get it right. Eventually
eventually, hopefully.
Yeah, we are stuck with Ferran Torres and Rafinha. We are stuck. Xavi is begging Busquets to renew.
Do you know how Busquets was supposed to go to the MLS. Why is he signing another 1-year extension?
Because
peer pressure.
We're too broke to replace him. And you know what the worst part is, like, when I look at the team, we have so many horrendous players. Like Barca. I was watching yesterday, and he was right, man. Like Barca don't have one superstar player that can do anything out of the ordinary.
How about Robert?
No, he's not. Maybe Robert 10 years ago. He's 34 now.
Yeah, no. But even if Lewandowski at his peak, think about it: Romario, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Messi, Neymar. Truly, you can even throw in Ronaldo in there as well.
Cool.
Barcelona have always had that one truly exceptional, outstanding player. This is the first time I've been watching football that Barca don't have that one truly exceptional, outstanding individual. They don't have it.
Can you time out J Jock? And he said Dembele, bro. He said Dembele.
J Jock, that's a yellow, but that's yellow.
Yeah, actually, just to round up.
Yeah, round up.
Just to round up. I don't think we're gonna win it because.
So you're sticking with Real Madrid, even though Chelsea has never defended his title.
You know what, Because if we need to have a Benzema discussion, we need to have a Benzema discussion because this one season wonder, bro.
Oh no, Abdul, don't do that. Abdul, don't do that. Abdul, don't you dare do that. No, Abdul. Was it after the pandemic? That time that they won, bro. He was quality that season as well. So don't say that. Don't call this last season a one season wonder. Don't do that. Abdul, don't do that.
But the one season where he eventually won something big was the only season. Like this season, he's been horrendous, bro. He's been horrendous. And by the way, just before I round off, this Valverde kid, this guy if you take away long shots from his game, this guy looks like.
Nah, don't do that. Don't be reactionary, bro. Don't be reactionary.
Abdul, you're being reactionary. Abdul,
I've always said it. Valverde is a Scott. He's a Uruguayan Scott McTominay with a good.
So you're telling me, Valverde turns into Ernesto, huh? He goes from Federico to Ernesto.
That's harsh.
Okay, so Hogan, talk to me.
Respect Ernesto, man.
Wait.
Okay. Let me come to Hokage, then I'll come to Barry. Hokage, if you had to, Real Madrid or Barca, who do you think? Who would you put your money on to win the league, though? Would you still go with the quality of Real Madrid, or do you think Real will keep on screwing up? And Chelsea has never defended his title. And hey, look, man, let's not clown Javier. I know it's the Qatari League and everything, but come on.
Barca, because they have Lewandowski, really. If you have Lewandowski, you win the league. So that's how it works. Basically, and you guys say Barca don't have an outstanding player. Lewandowski is the outstanding player. You take Lewandowski's goals away, and Barca's a fodder club without Lewandowski.
Yeah.
They're a garbage fodder club without Lewandowski's goals this season. I mean,
Tell him, Hokage, 8-2. Tell him, bro.
But don't you think that's a problem because Lewandowski doesn't show up in big games? So like, isn't that a problem for your superstar being
Zeman,
that guy?
Can you talk, bro? 8-2, bro. You're talking to a Bayern fan.
Wait. Let Hokage lie.
He's scoring the goals. I mean, without his goals, you guys are going to be where you are. But also, HH just had the table up. You guys only have 6 goals conceded, I think, if I saw that correctly. If I'm a Barca fan, I think that's look at the other teams, 16, 17, 14, 12. You guys have 6 only. So in my opinion, why wouldn't I choose Barca? You guys have Lewandowski, who's okay, to you guys, he's a league merchant whose stat pads against the small teams, but that's what you need in a league. And you guys haven't even conceded 10 goals yet. And it's almost halfway through the season. So for me, it's like the clear favorite is Barcelona, in my opinion. The clear favorite. So it's not really up for discussion for me. Barcelona will win the league, but yeah.
Yes, do you share that same thing, man? 6 goals conceded, Lewandowski, Real Madrid. Ancelotti has never defended his title. We need to put some respect on Javi's name. Shout out to your boy Rafinha. Come on, man. Barca, easy dub.
100%. I agree with Hokage. 100%. Like 100%. Like, because here's the thing, and this is what I'm sick and tired of hearing Barca fans cry about nothing. Like Abdul always crying and Zeman's always crying about nothing. Like, you guys are gonna win the league. Like, I look at this La Liga season, this year's season, it's trash. The fact that Villareal end up beating Real Madrid is like, it just shows you.
World Cup tax.
No. Villareal is a good team, bro. If you look at during the friendlies, and also
listen.
Did you guys see Danjuma miss?
Bro,
listen. He missed the empty goal.
We all know if Real Madrid at their best, they're destroying Villarreal. That's not
the case because
yes.
Villarreal is. No. Can I land?
Put some respect on him, man.
Let me debunk it.
I want to 2022 brick dog guy finish his.
Listen, Mr. Jinx. That's why this guy jinxed Darwin. Bro, Darwin Nunes scored a banger today because of you. You jinxed him. So listen. Anyways, No, I'm not having it, guys. La Liga's trash. La Liga's so bad. Valencia's trash. Sevilla's trash. All the big teams are garbage. This guy, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna be a 2-horse race. It's gonna be Real Madrid or Barcelona. Barcelona, no matter how bad the defense is, no matter how bad Dembele is, no matter how much Zeman tells me that Lewandowski is not a big game player, Barcelona will win this easily. Barcelona will win this without looking great.
Wait. Okay, hold up. So Lewandowski's asked for 3 games.
Yeah, and they'll still win the league.
Games.
And they'll still win the league.
How are they going to score with
Lewandowski? Where's the goal scorer?
Trust me.
Tell me, where's the goal scorer?
It's gonna happen. I'm telling you that.
Where's the goals coming from Lewandowski? Lewandowski has a
score. That's a good point.
Early nominations,
bro, guys. Because here's the thing, guys. Like, and in Zeman, in this, what I don't like about Barca fans. Barca fans like to complain about nothing, absolutely nothing. The same Dembele you call trash, all that stuff. Watch, he ends up scoring a goal.
He hasn't scored. He scored 1 goal
Zeman,
last season.
I don't need him.
Can I speak on his
Listen, Zeman, you don't need players.
No.
I'm telling you.
I want to speak on
Wait, hold up. Yes, he said you don't need players to score goals. What?
No.
This is why he's
I got you.
Shut your goddamn ass up.
I don't mean.
This is why he's the Ballon d'Or winner, by the way.
No. This is brick door form.
What I meant to say was you don't need like a lot of players to score 20 goals plus whatever. You don't need Dembele to score 20 plus goals. If he scores 1 or 2, like,
and can he even score? That's 1 or 2.
Yeah, he will. He will.
Yes, he's talking about Dembele. He's crap. Yes, did you see that's what that clown did in the World Cup final?
I'm not disputing the fact that he's crap, but I'm talking about like when Barcelona need to score goals, they're gonna end up.
Dembele will also score.
Dembele will score. Rafinha will score. Someone will score.
Yeah, can I speak on this? Okay, but I want to. You guys are forgetting somebody. You guys are forgetting one thing.
Let me say this last thing. Okay, let me say this last thing. Right, you guys are clowning me right now. But when it does happen, when Jules Koundé end up scoring a goal, when Rafinha end up scoring a goal, when the Bella end up scoring a goal, and Barcelona end up grinding out wins and winning games, I want my apology. Okay, I want my apology. All right, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
We shall see. Yes, we shall see.
This is the same guy that told me that Barcelona was going to get out of the group stage for Champions League confidently.
Okay, wait, hold on. Actually, wait, let me come to Barry first, then Jamal, then Mike. Barry, talk to me.
Yeah, first of all, Yassi, you need to put some respect on Villareal, bro. If you look at the friendly during the World Cup and some games after the World Cup, they've been playing so good football and scoring a lot of goals. And
Barry, you know why he hates Villarreal? Because he lost to them in the Europa League final 2 seasons ago.
Penalty shootout, man. Remember that, bro.
I didn't even say the penalty, bro.
Nah, but at this rate, they're probably gonna get a Champions League spot. Who knows? But just for Real Madrid, they need to be active on the transfer market, especially on the fullbacks, because you can now rock with Militao as a right back. Because to get the best out of Valverde, the thing is, if you look at today, Valverde used to cover up for Militao, but then when Militao tries to do something offensively, he loses the ball, and then you get a Villarreal transition. You cannot have that. And also Mendy. Mendy, on his day, he's good with the defense, pressing defensively and so forth. But when he tries to do something offensively, look at the first the first Villarreal goal. That was on Mendy, a bad pass, and then that led to the goal. So Madrid, they need to get active on if I was Perez or Ancelotti, break the bank for Rejay. Get Rejay no matter what.
Okay, hold on, Barry.
Now you need
Barry, he is not for sale for any price.
No, HH, man.
He's signing a blood pact.
I know it's tough,
Barry,
but
no.
You're a Conference League team, bro. Rejay's not gonna rock with that. You know him.
Barry, wait until 38 games.
No.
I don't think you know who you're talking about, bro. This is Chelsea Football Club, man. Jamal, talk to me.
But just one thing. Yeah. Z-Man said everything that needs to be said. If Lewandowski's not there, like if you look at the whole Barcelona season, the only reason why we're first is because of Lewandowski, because he was scraping goals and giving us that
domestic
1
matches,
mil.
man. Stats pattern.
Yeah,
stat pattern.
and also, tell me, if Lewandowski's not there, who's that one guy for Barcelona? You're like, okay, yeah, he's reliable.
I'm gonna get there.
When he's not there, he's gonna score them goals.
Barry,
who is it?
If Lewandowski is not there, I'm telling you, he's gonna spread around the goal.
No.
I'm
not relying on Dembele or Rafinha to score goals.
Yes, there's been no evidence of this happening. What do you mean?
Yes.
Okay, look. Yes. Thing. We will see these 3 games. Yes. After 3 games, we shall see. Because you could be right. They could be like, oh wow, Lewandowski in here. We have to step up, and we now have to say what's up now. But if it doesn't happen, you're getting put in the ballot for 2023.
Sign Aboubakar.
Jamal, talk to me.
Yeah, HH, you know what? You take some brick takes, but this one where you said about Barcelona actually winning the league, it might come true. I think you're clutch for that one. Because although I think guys are being a little reactionary with Real Madrid, because yes, they had a bad game. Although I always say that Mendy, I don't trust him. I always say Benjamin. I'm full on Mendy. Sorry. Full on. That was a mistake. Sorry.
At this point, Jamal, all Mendy's are trash. At this point.
Yeah. All right. Just Jamal, keep quiet.
Let's move on. Yeah. I always find that guy was dirty at the back, man. But yeah, the thing about Barcelona, you guys are forgetting one name, who can score the goals. It's Drake, man. Memphis 55. Memphis is going to do some, man. Book it. Tomorrow, it's going a 2-piece. But yeah, man. All I just want to say is, yeah, man. Memphis, he got this, man. Got this.
No, that's not a part of God's plan, man.
But yeah, all I just want to say, yeah, man. I'm with you guys too, man. I feel Barcelona might win the league. I think they just might clinch it.
Rob, Real or Barca? Who's your money on?
Can I speak after Rob?
Yes.
Well, I think as of right now, I will have to go with Barcelona because they have the best defensive record, right? And then you have Real Madrid, where Benzema has been terrible this season.
Yeah.
So I would say it has to be Barcelona, even though Lewandowski is injured right now. Because I do think that players like Depay have the potential to score the goals needed to help them in the league, for example. because he can also play a striker. So I do think that Barcelona will most likely win this if they keep playing like this.
What's it called? Mikey, talk to me, man.
Yeah, honestly, this was a very good game. Much better than that Chelsea-Man City game on Thursday. No, honestly, it was actually a really good game.
Dore, pass to FA Cup, man. Well, let's just...
Yeah. It's not going to happen. So, I mean, I wouldn't be too reactionary. Like, Villareal is a very tough place for Real Madrid. I don't think they've won there since, like, 2016, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time, and you also are saying, oh, who will get the goals for Barcelona is this guy. You do realize the second top goal scorer for Barcelona is Lelus. Dembele. So that is not a good sign if you're Barcelona if Lewandowski's out for 3 games. But shout out to the Yellow Submarine, man. This team is always difficult to play. Quique Setién doing his thing, and Gerard Moreno, man, that guy's a baller of a player. If he was injury free for most of his career, he would have been a very good player for Spain. But injuries have cost him big time.
So is it too early, or who are you taking, Real or Barca for the league?
It's way too early. It's going to come down to the next Clásico. I don't know when is the next El Clásico, guys. If anybody knows, is it April?
No, it's March.
March? Yeah, okay. So we'll find out then, because that is going to be a big game. Because I don't think Barcelona is winning at Atleti tomorrow. I really don't think so.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to pop off, man. So does anyone wants to talk about this whole Barca Real Madrid thing, or Antonio? Antonio, then call Antonio, call Alexander. Go for it.
So, I mean, I think Barca can win the league, but it's going to be really hard. And I think people are being way too actionary.
Antonio, why do you have Antonio? He just won the World Cup. There's so many images you can choose of him lifting the cup. Why do you have the image of his goal against Nigeria in 2018?
I'll answer it quickly, but I'm not signed into any account, so this is the only photo I have.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Sorry, it is what it is. It is what it is. It was a good goal, though. You have to admit.
Okay. Thank you. So
Barca can win the league. It's possible, even though I'm not convinced on Xavi, and he's making me doubt him even more. And I mean, at the end of the day, I do think he will eventually get sacked, but later down the line.
Whoa!
Eventually,
Xavi Hernandez?
But it's obvious. I mean, he shouldn't have even come in the first place. We should have waited till we had a really good team.
Your legend.
It's not me. Laporta's a clown.
Legend like that.
Laporta's a clown. He's messed up everything.
The disrespect.
I don't trust the board. The problem is the board. But anyway, people are being way too reactionary about Real Madrid. They were they were just terrible.
Antonio, the month is still young. Chelsea can still make some moves. Just relax and have patience. Continue.
No, they're not. Chelsea's dead. But anyway, Real Madrid, they're definitely gonna still I see them. It's the title race is still on, and Barca have to win tomorrow. It'll be a tough game, and going into the game, Barca are not playing good. That's just simple as that.
No.
Have not been playing good.
If Atleti beat them 2-0, 3-0, yes, I want to see what you say afterwards. I want to see afterwards about this amazing Barca without Lewandowski.
No, I still think Barca can win, but
without Lewandowski,
it's gonna be really hard.
As I freaking want.
The only reason why I think I'm seeing a draw, but the only reason why I see Barca could win, which I think we could lose too. I'm just saying they could win because Atleti this season, they're playing good right now, but they've been so inconsistent. The only problem is it's a big game, and I don't trust this Barca team in big games.
Okay, Cole, really brief because we have to move. So Cole, brief and Alexander. Cole,
by the way, Cole, how are you? Bro?
Oh, what's up, bro? What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. I got Barca winning HH. I think Real this time around, like the Liga is such a competitive league in that Real might actually drop points to the next teams that they play against. Now, one thing I also want to say too is yes, they might not have Lewandowski, but I think they could have, if Ansu Fati can get back his scoring boots, I think he would be massive for Barcelona, because if he kind of finds that form that he used to have before, they could get 3 points out of Ansu Fati's brilliance. For Real Madrid, HH, I think Real Madrid is more focused on retaining the Champions League than the league.
Whoa. Cole, they've already won enough UCLs.
No, I'm being serious.
Cole, I'm being serious. A UCL is not on the map, and also Mike's team will probably take care of them in February. And so for Mike, yes, Mike.
Oh, that's 50-50.
Yes,
Yes,
it's 50-50.
that's
And-
50-50.
Yes,
Hell
UCL
no.
It's 50-50.
No, it isn't. It's 60-40
Mike, you
Real
know,
Madrid.
Mike, you know Liverpool come alive during the UCL. It's
and
50-50.
Real Madrid don't?
Nah, Real Madrid are gonna beat Liverpool. Let's be honest. guys.
Look.
Nah. Let's stop the
Listen,
reaction.
that's my crazy call. That's my crazy
No.
call that I think Liverpool could get that
HH,
Dubinsky.
you know
Nah,
Real
don't
Madrid
jinx
are
us,
Champions
please.
League merchants. You know they're
Oh,
Champions
yeah.
League
Look, we
merchants.
shall see.
Come
Oh,
on.
okay, hold up. Alexander, real quicker than Alexander. Thoughts on Real Madrid, Barca?
Yeah, I think this game was very interesting for both aspects of the league, with like the top four race with Villareal, Sociedad, etc. And plus with Madrid. Again, I'm like Michael. Like I don't know. I think we have to like wait until the Clasico to see either what happens there. But I think for the Barcelona, the next 3 games will affect them without Lewandowski, and that Real Madrid has been kind of shaky. But again, I think El Clasico will really show.
All right, man. Well, let me just go to the Dubinsky's, man. So where are we at? RDS. Too many little bros beating big bros recently. RDS, worry about the Europa League, man. Worry about United and the Europa League, and stop shape-shifting. How about that? How about you stop shape-shifting, man? Quab. Arsenal won't be first if they played in La Liga. Also, we are winning the league and Europe. Although Javi is a bomb, Madrid are going trophyless. This is.
Bro, why this guy's always confident, bro?
Wait, is this Chris? Wait, is this Chris?
No,
It's a guy called Quab OBJ.
It's a different
OBG rather, Quab OBG.
No, that might be Chris.
No, Quab. This is a confidence. And he says, can't wait to trash United in February. Love you, HH.
No,
where is this confidence coming
No,
from?
let's be real. You see, February is a long way to go. If United played Barca, let's say tomorrow, my money's on United.
Rashford, yeah.
My money's on United.
Whoa, Zima, who you said? What's his name?
Rashi would score a hat trick.
Ballon d'Or Rashford, yes, Ballon d'Or Rashford. QCS, what's the code? Romario, R9, Dino, Messi, and come on. Okay, why does it have to be called Fatima? Why does it have to be called Fatima? So,
I love it. It's hilarious.
Look,
that kid is finished, bro.
It's but do you know what it is? Injury upon injury, he's second guessing himself.
Yes.
And that's messed you up.
He's finished.
Psychologically, and that's the worst thing.
We
you can't second guess yourself.
We have to have a number 10 discussion, the full of the number 10 jersey in club football.
Are we gonna have? When are you gonna induct the Serie A? When are
Hold
you?
up. We're going to Depay Phil compilation versus Intercity was. Shout out to your boy, man. Book hits LL. Lassa is. It can't be called the treble because Europe and also Detroit. I know Detroit is a band fan, so this is obviously 8-2 bands that he's doing, man. So Detroit, I know what you're doing. Okay, so it's a good thing that we have. Okay, it's not here. So look, this will be very brief. Do we owe Allegri an apology?
No.
He's trash.
Wow.
No, but they've won 8 games in a row, which is ridiculous.
1-0 in a Champions League group stage.
But Mike, how bad do the Serie A have to be for Juve to be second? How
I don't know
bad?
this year. They got 3 teams in the round of 16, so.
Bro, that's it's weird. The Serie A, when you want to give them props, like finally, Serie A's back. Finally.
Yes, this will be with you, and I'll come straight. Yes, here's the thing. If Juve win this league, I think we have to build a wing. I might build a wing.
That's the Finnish mentality. That's crazy, bro. No way Juve are winning it. I don't see Juve.
Z-Man, based on where they were and how we clowned, insulted, and abused, if these guys win this league, this league is done.
No way.
The new Maradona won't allow that, man.
No, but Zima, you say that, right? When was the last time Napoli actually won the league?
Yeah, that's true. They are bottled.
Like, come
when
on,
Maradona was around.
They're the Spurs of Italy.
And then look, last time Juve won the league was under Sarri. And if Allegri comes back, I think he came back the last season, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. If Allegri comes back and in a matter of 2 seasons wins the league with Juve.
Because here's my thing, though. Because I think, because Napoli
It's next week. Yeah, it's Napoli.
So Napoli plays Sampdoria tomorrow.
That's going to be a good game.
And guys, I think Juve beat them.
Yes, I think they beat them.
If Juve beat them, it's over.
Okay, wait, HH.
Why, though?
Look at the teams Juventus have beat. Trust me, they haven't beat anybody in the top six, if I'm not
Mike,
mistaken.
They've had some
You know,
terrible
They've had
teams.
Shout out to
Cremonese.
Rijeka. Shout out to Rijeka.
Mike,
Well, that's friendly.
whenever when Juve won that, I think 9 leagues in a row.
Oh, come on, Inter. That's a dog, man.
Okay, that's it.
November
I forgot about
6th,
Inter.
AJ.
Mike, you know, remember when Juve won 9 leagues in a row? Some of the leagues that they won, they were coming from behind. They were like they had terrible starts to the season, and like at one point it seemed like Juve was just winning Serie A by default because like it was weird. Like it's like
you make fun of Spanish teams' names, bro. What's a Cremonese? Sounds like a dessert.
Cremonese.
No,
bro. There's a team called. I don't know whether they're still in the. There's a team called Pescara.
Hey, shout out to Pescara with the dolphin in the logo.
Pescara, man.
Basically, like that's my favorite, like random name, Pescara.
You know Verratti came from that club, right?
Who came from that club?
Verratti.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Verratti. Yeah.
No, I mean it's a disgrace, guys. It's a disgrace. This Juve team is
They're
not
not a
that
team called
good.
Monza. Shout out to Monza, man. Okay, look. Here's my thing, though. I need my Maradona narrative to continue. Shout out to Osimhen. Shout out to my Nigeria guy, but I need my Maradona narrative to the way Napoli will never win a trophy until this earth gets taken over by robots and androids and aliens.
Do not come on here if Juventus, and I God hope that Juventus do not win this league.
Oh my
that you're
God.
saying Pogba lives, because Pogba has played 0 minutes. They have done this all without Pogba and Di Maria fit. Who doesn't care about Juventus.
Wait, hold on, Mike.
That doesn't stop the shamelessness.
How does that go against Pogba? Juve have been winning this league for ages without any superstars and so forth. So how does that go against?
No, because I know you. You will come on here and say Pogba lives. Pogba lives. Look what he did. Played for probably 5 games and then they won the league. I know. We know what you're gonna do, HH.
He's creating the thumbnail.
That's so true.
Exactly.
No.
The agenda's
And Mike, you know what he's gonna say? It's dud. And
Yeah.
But come on, we all know that Pogba plays that World Cup. France. That's an easy World Cup dub. Easy dub for France. If Pogba plays, easy dub. The fact that they reached the final without him, if they had Pogba, that's an easy dub. They sacrificed Argentina in that final, but it's what it is.
Respect Rabiot, man. Respect Rabiot.
Abdul, do you want to talk to me?
Exactly.
Okay, look. I am going with AC Milan.
AC Milan.
I'm going with AC. Oh, wait, and also, but okay. This is what I'll say. I didn't see the game.
I mean, they could be.
And guys, please tell me the truth. Don't do it because it's me. Tell the truth. Did Lukaku drop a disaster class?
Yes. It was terrible.
Is he?
Always does.
Yeah.
Mike,
he did.
Mike, you answered way too quick.
No,
Mike, you answered
HH,
way
you
too
know
quick.
I'm real. Disaster class.
Okay. How bad was this really?
No, it was bad. It was bad.
Have-
It was
have-
against Monza. You couldn't score against an F1 track.
Mike, shout out to Monza.
Have you
Shout
seen
out
his
to
touch, his latest touch collection, HH? You seen that latest
Zima,
touch?
did you see the touch against Napoli?
Someone keeps on tagging me with that touch that he did against Napoli. I'm like, guys, come on, it's one touch, man. Come on. Okay, yes, Serie, who you taking? Don't say Napoli, man, or Juventus, or Roma, or Inter.
Then who can I pick?
No, pick it.
I say Napoli. They have to. They have to win it.
Yes.
Like,
This
they
is
have to win it.
okay. Yes. The tagline of this channel is the home of football analysis. They have to isn't analysis.
They must win it though. Like Napoli, this will be
What is
the
your
worst L in the world.
What is your footballing explanation of them being able to say what's up?
I think they have been the best team this season. That's just my honest opinion. But they have that battle essence. Like it's like it's a mystique. Like
Spursy.
Yeah.
Is it to the level of Spurs? Because
it is. It is.
Spurs
Especially
have
in
not won a
the
trophy in like years, bro.
But in terms of Serie A, it is HH. It's crazy HH. Like there was like 2. I think there was 2 league titles that Juve won. Well, there was no way Juve should have won that, and they won it with ease.
No. There was just only one. The other times they were always behind. The other times they were always behind. But there was one when it was close, and then boom.
No, I just for me, Napoli. I don't think they have any excuse. I think they're the best team.
Okay, we don't know what happens against them. Let's say they win. Do they beat Juve next week? And remember, this is Juve known as if Juve beat Napoli, they know that boom. Now it's real.
Dear God. I think they win it. barely. I think there's gonna be like a 2-1. Because they have to. Like, come on, man.
What do you
like,
keep on saying they have to? It's not about they have to. It's about you have to give me. They have to is not analysis. They have to is just Yassi being emotional.
No. But I'm not saying that. I feel like the only thing that really like I'm very hesitant is their psychological aspect of it. Like I feel like the mentality.
I don't know if they can handle the pressure, man.
The pressure, like, because the thing is, if it would be so typical for Juve, because Juve is second, and they're 4 points behind them. It'll be so typical for Juve to beat Napoli and Napoli to shit the bed. It'll be so typical. It will be like Serie A 1-on-1. It will be so typical. But come on, guys, like Napoli, man, you gotta beat Juve. Come on.
So I mean, Hokage, what are you saying? This title race, man. What are you saying, man?
HH, you're weird, bro. Like
I know.
You tell me you want to protect the ballers, and yet you're rooting for the terrorists in Juventus to win the league. Like,
wait, no. Okay, no, Hokage, no, stop it. No,
you're entertaining it. You're entertaining.
No, Hokage, stop it. No, here's the thing. I'm not rooting for Juve to win. Wait, Hokage, what I just said? I just said that I think Milan. My pick is Milan. But I feel that game next week, I just think that there's too much pressure on Napoli, and I think that Juve get like a 2-1 or like a 1-0 win. I just think that I don't trust Napoli's mentality, and I just feel the shroud of Maradona is going to be too great. For as long as this planet revolves around the sun, I think, revolves around the sun, they're never winning a title. And Napoli will know that Maradona was the only guy that won a title for Napoli. That's the narrative.
I don't know, because if this is a team that felt pressure, they wouldn't go and slap up Liverpool the way they did earlier in the season. I feel like these guys are playing with no fear.
It's Liverpool. Everyone could be Liverpool, man. You know?
HH, there's a guy like Welly, whatever the hell his name is.
Kivica,
whatever. Come from Georgia and dominate this league if he felt pressure? No, like these guys don't play. Osimhen, what pressure does Osi? He's from the super losers. Like what pressure does?
Wow. Okay, Hokage. All right. You know what? I thought I didn't have to do this for the Hokage. I mean, it's not even.
No. This ref is biased.
That's crazy. That's not coming out crazy.
We got Lahos in the house.
That's Hokage, he feels pressure from his control, bro. That guy can't control a touch, bro.
Z-man, that's a warning. Next is a yellow man. So Hokage, so you're taking Napoli.
Napoli, yeah. I want
Disney Plus matches.
I want Napoli.
What's it called? Abdul, who are you taking for this Serie? Duel. Z-man, who are you taking for this Serie? Z-man.
I'm taking Napoli, man. I'm taking Napoli because Yasser has a point. They have to win. Like the leagues depend on it. They have to tap into their ancestors. In a way, you can't allow Juve.
Ancestors.
No,
you can't.
You can't allow Juve to win it again. HH. You can't allow them. These guys got destroyed in the Champions League in terms of like just getting outperformed every single game.
Zima Maccabi Haifa. They lost to Maccabi Haifa. I can't even pronounce the name right.
Yeah. No. And then you just look at this Allegri. I mean, the Juve president literally said we don't have money to fire this. He said that. He said that before the break.
And now the whole board has been sacked, isn't it? The whole board has like I nearly never. They all have to step down. So
oh my god.
No, and that's crazy. And now they're winning the league. They literally transformed everything. They're still waiting for their court case. They're still waiting for their court case.
So wait, hold on. Could this, if they win the league, could it be done? So they won the league while fighting a court case.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
HH, what is the
that could be done, HH. That could be serious done.
What is the opposite of dud for Serie A? If Serie A allows this Juve to win the league, it's just the ultimate L. Like you can't take Serie A seriously.
Yeah, no, I'm not like. It would be really bad for Syria if you actually win this league, man. It'll be really bad, man. I mean, it'll be bad, man. Wait, so Abdul, are you there? Abdul.
Yeah.
Talk to me. So Syria, man, who are you taking, man? And if you win the league, do we induct the Syria?
I think Juve are gonna win the league, HH. Like,
wow.
as sick as it may sound, they have amazing momentum, bro. Amazing momentum, like. And they have the belief, and HH, the crazy thing is they haven't conceded a goal in 7 games, bro. 7 clean sheets in a row. That is crazy, man. And like,
So
if you're
okay, so you see them beating Napoli next Friday?
I
Or you
don't
see them
think
ending
it's
as a draw?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I do think Juve are gonna get something out of that game, but I just think Juve, when it comes to the latter stage of the season, they're gonna be better than Napoli. Now, I'm not gonna write AC off because AC they got experience of winning the league, but I feel like for AC, they've dealt with a lot of injuries this season, and it depends on whether they can remain fit because Magnon, he's so important for that team, bro. And the same for Theo Hernandez. And let's be honest, they're relying on Giroud to show up week in, week out.
Please, like guys try to sell me on that on that freaking clown who dropped a disaster class in that World Cup final. Please, Giroud, my heart.
Respect
Drew. What?
Respect Drew. He gave your
Well,
club a CL.
Get
He gave your club a
Get
CL.
out of
He gave
here,
your
man.
club a CL.
That flipping.
No.
And you guys try to bully me
Respect
bully me into actually like rating that freaking.
Well,
clown,
HH,
man.
you rated Dembele, and look what happened in the World Cup
Yeah,
final.
you
I never
rate-
rated
you
Dembele.
You rate Joao
Yeah, you
Felix.
did, HH.
He's
You said he
more
was
talented
better than
Mbappe.
Mbappe. You said he was better than Mbappe.
I never did, man. I never did. I don't know what you
Big
guys are
shot,
talking
bro.
about.
Can I quickly say something about Serie A?
Oh, go for Mike. Go for Mike.
Okay, so as of today, Inter are out because they drew with F1 track. You cannot. You're 2-1 up and you allow a goal in the 97th minute. Come on, Inter. That just simply cannot happen.
But Mike, put some respect on Inter. They beat the crap out of Barca at the
Yeah,
Camp
they
Nou,
did.
so.
Shout out to Lautaro and shout out to Eric
Which
Garcia
is
and shout out to
shameful
the
in
horror
itself.
defending of
Zima,
PK. But
That's depressing to know.
the only
man.
problem I have with Napoli is the manager Spalletti. He's never been in this scenario. He doesn't know the pressure, and none of these players have been in this scenario either. So when it gets to crunch time, 10 games to go, if they're 2 points ahead of Milan and Juventus, for example, how are they going to react? Especially
because
with Spalletti.
because Mike, we've not had must-winning games yet.
No.
Must-winning games is when we're now in week 25.
Next Friday
week
is a
28.
must-win game.
Friday's
That's a must-win game. That's
a
for
must-win.
everything at the moment.
So if Napoli wins this league, is this door? Is it door if they win the league?
Yes. Come on.
No.
I'm in.
No. It's not it's not done because the league has.
We're gonna have to.
When was the last time Napoli won the Serie A?
Mike, what Maradona did is
Oh
done.
my God! I already
Because
know.
that's when Juve and Milan were top.
They sold Koulibaly, Mertens, Insigne, and everybody, including myself, thought they were going to finish fifth or sixth.
They have the Nigerian prince known as Victor.
Oh, now you
Olusegun.
rate the guy. I see. Okay. So
Hey,
when
Mike, Koulibaly was the problem, Mike, man. That was the real problem, man.
Nah, man. Koulibaly was class for it's Chelsea. H7. We know it's Chelsea tax.
Oh, boo.
HH.
Chelsea.
What do you want?
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna say that Juve is gonna win it, just because I don't know if you guys saw, but the Inter game after the game, you could see there was a disconnect between Spalletti and Tanguy and Ndombele. He gave Tanguy and Ndombele simple instructions, and they were kind of like arguing with each other. So I kind of see some discord with Spalletti and some of the players, and I just think that when you kind of have that type of problem, it kind of derails your season a little bit. So I see Juventus winning just because of Allegri knows what it feels like. He's been there. Spalletti has had a chance like this before with Inter Milan, where he was leading the league, and then he absolutely bottled it. And Allegri hasn't bottled any of the times that he won the title. He's actually went on to win them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and they're gonna actually replace Ndombele with Unahi as well from Morocco.
Yeah,
that's a good buy.
For like 15 million. I don't know why most clubs are not going for that deal. I think that's a steal if you ask me.
Todiboli. Talents FC.
Yeah, Enzo. Oh wait.
It was a warning. So there was a warning. I told you were warned, man. You were warned, man.
The
Yellow.
VR.
That's a yellow, man. You were warned, bro. You're warned, man. That was a clown, man. Yeah. So, what's it called? Talents FC. If Pablo returns and wins the Serie, is it dud? Hashtag R902. So stop it. R902 is the greatest comeback story of all time. So stop it. Don't even compare, man. Casey, Juve wins the league. Now, here's the thing, though. From what I heard, I don't think
that'd be crazy.
It doesn't
that
affect them
would
on
be
the pitch, though,
hilarious.
so it's okay.
Well, Mike,
that would
it should be hilarious if they won and they got sent to Serie C.
They have to reconstruct the whole league, man. Ain't no way 19 teams allow Serie C team wins.
Okay, say until investigation is over, Juve wins don't count. No, come on, no. Look, it's all off the pitch. So nothing to do with these guys on the pitch, but off the pitch. It would be funny if it's like a Calciopoli thing and they get sent to Serie C. Serie C, they get sent to Serie C. Shout out to Juve Stabia. Zuateng TV. Saudi League coaching batches versus the iconic school of Ajax. The Hague will lubricate that manager who got carried by Messi and Iniesta.
Hey, relax, man. Respect his playing his playing career, man. Respect his playing
Hey, and don't forget about Busquets.
Let's be real. Ten Hag and Xavi is no competition. So, if United played Barca tomorrow, United beat them. But who knows where both teams will be in February?
I hope Barca destroy United.
What a World Cup for Ten Hag, man.
Ten Hag is actually from
Zeman, it's Wara, not water. It's Wara. It's Wara.
Ten Hag's actually from Pep. He's not from Ajax. He's from Pep.
Okay, guys, let's talk. Okay, Zeman, let's fight. So, Zeman, you want to fight?
Oh, Joao Felix, man. Let's get to this, man. I've been waiting for this moment, bro.
Let's fight, man. Okay, so guys, Zeman is what you call a hater. What's a hater? So basically, a hater is a guy who
truth seeker, man.
No, a hater is a guy who is depressed, and because they're depressed and they feel unfulfilled in their life, they take it out on other people and so forth. That's what Zeman is. So everyone with half a brain knows that Joao Felix is a baller who's been imprisoned by clan node Simeone. But the only person who doesn't rate him is Zeman. Because Zeman is dealing with deep depression and mental anguish, he takes it out on Joao Felix. This is the most sought after signing this month.
Oh my God!
100%.
It's Enzo. It's not even him. Like
this is a signing that everybody wants. Okay, first of all, Zeman, no. I want to go to Yassi first. Yassi, how much would you pay for Joao Felix? How much do you want? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you want Joao Felix at United, knowing what United need?
I think it's like a 50-50 thing for me.
You see what people are starting to see, HH.
No, but
that's same with me.
The issue
they're starting to see, HH.
Wow.
I'm telling you, bro.
No, but is the thing
So
is
this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing.
No, HH.
What I want him to be an option.
Mentality, HH.
No, that's yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let Yasuko.
No, the thing is, what I want him to be an option, yes. But the issue is, it's like I'm not fully convinced with Joao Felix, guys. I'm not. I understand where Zeman is
going to respond
from.
to that, but let me just type the
No.
I understand where Zeman's coming from. Like
Zeman, you're not talking on this topic.
Because the thing is, like, you cannot. I feel like when you put all the blame on the manager, the reason why a certain player is not performing, yada yada. I feel like that's just like a scapegoat. To be honest, I feel like there's been times where like Joao Felix has just not applied himself. And
he's playing under Simeone.
No, but that's just
and they hate each other.
I feel like that's just way too easy of a. That's
name me one dynamic baller under Simeone. A guy who's this is like a truly dynamic baller.
Griezmann, isn't Griezmann a baller?
Okay, so
even Carrasco, he got
I'll say it again.
Like
name
what?
one dynamic. Do you want to open up a dictionary? Dynamic. Simeone doesn't breed dynamic
how
players.
How is Felix more dynamic?
Yes, hold up. I'm talking to Yasser. You can't judge Joao Felix by that punk known as Simeone.
But my issue with Felix is, what is he? I don't know what type of player he is. Is he a wing?
He's an attacking midfielder. He's an attacking midfielder.
As an attacking midfielder,
where was he against
then
Morocco?
For me, I feel like he's not worth it. If we're gonna bring him in as an attacking midfielder, then I will not take him. But if we're saying, he's a goal scorer, he's an inside forward,
he's not that.
I would like him.
You lot getting Weghorst, you know. You guys are getting Weghorst.
Yeah, but that's better than having Felix, in my opinion. I'd rather have Weghorst than Felix in terms of a striker, 100%.
That's crazy.
110%.
Weghorst.
He's Dutch, HH. He fits Ten Hag's system.
Hold up, guys. We need to stop looking at players being like, they're talented, and no, we want to sign him.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it's about what the team needs. Where is he gonna play? I really bring him as an attack. If we're gonna bring him an attacking midfielder, then he is not gonna work in the Premier League. He cannot. He will not succeed in the Premier League playing as attacking midfielder. He will not succeed.
I agree.
But if you want him to be a forward, I see that.
Thank you.
That was actually a good
Beautiful
take
speech,
for once.
Yasser.
Yes,
Yasser, you're not a
no,
brick.
it wasn't.
Yasser, you're not a brick.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
HH, I have a good question for you.
Wait, no. Let me continue. No, Mike. Would you take him at Liverpool?
I'm still shocked he would take Weghorst over Felix.
Oh, nah.
That's why he
For
won
what
the
we
brick,
need,
bro.
yeah.
That's why he won the brick.
Yes, sir.
Respect the horse. Respect
Did
the
he
horse,
not
man.
flop
Respect the horse.
at fucking Burnley?
But I mean, he's a target player. You can
Nah,
cross the ball
Weghorst
and he'll
sucks,
hit the
man.
ball. That's what we need. Like,
Okay, yes, sir.
Shout out
Okay,
to
yes,
you.
sir, yes, sir,
Wow.
yes, sir.
So
Wait,
you
Shout out to
so all because he knows how to put his head to the ball. That's
Yeah.
all this.
Respect
We
the
don't
horse.
have that.
I don't
Yes,
like
sir.
when we talk
He
about
can
the
work
horse.
for service. He's good.
Who
Hold on,
would
Mike,
Ten
talk to
Hag
me,
add
Mike,
at the
talk to me.
false 9 role at Ajax?
Dusan Tadic.
Okay, is Joao Felix a similar profile to Dusan
No,
Tadic?
but you
Way
misunderstood what I said, Michael. I asked HH where he's gonna play. He said attacking midfielder. I don't mind playing Felix as a false 9. I would love
Okay.
to have him as
I
a
agree.
false
I
9.
agree.
I won't mind that.
Would
But
we play him out or wide?
I'd rather play him out wide or as a false 9 as a secondary striker.
Because
but as an
Bruno is an
attacking
amazing
midfielder, as a number 10, I don't want him as a 10. I don't want him
Bruno's
anywhere
not
near
amazing
that
number
midfield.
10.
Because you're
bro.
happy with Bruno as a 10.
No, it's not that I'm happy. It's because I know what you need.
Wait,
As a
why
number
are we
10 in the Premier
disrespecting
League is
Bruno?
different than number 10 in La Liga or number 10 in other leagues. It's a complete different profile. That's just what I'm saying.
You gotta have passion, HH.
No,
Oh,
because
he wants to Conor
So
Gallagher.
back to Mike. So Mike, you would take him. You said you would take him at Liverpool.
Did you see our attacking play today? I don't. Need
I
to
did.
say it.
You know he'd be a
cool.
excellent
Yasser,
Firmino
can you win a
replacement.
trophy first? Then we can talk. Then that's good.
Sorry,
then we can talk.
Mike.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Jesus.
Mike. I'm sorry.
That's
I
okay,
apologize.
Yasser. So, of course, I would take him at Liverpool, but I'm just thinking at Manchester United, put him at the false 9. I think he would cook.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
that
agree.
simple.
I think
It's
it's the false
guaranteed.
9.
No, I understand.
Z-Man, you're not
Z-Man. I know
talking on
you-
this topic.
I know you don't rate him that much, but I honestly, if under Ten Hag, you see this guy. This is why
like
he
him,
was.
Mike, talk to this dumb flipping idiot.
It's not. It's
He's
not
been
because,
playing.
No,
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 no, Mike. Here's the
This
thing.
is the Dembele case all
No.
over again. I just
Ziman,
want
shut
people
up.
to take
Ziman,
note.
shut up. Mike, they are judging this guy under Fernando Santos and Simeone.
Okay, the thing
No,
is,
no.
HH,
What if he plays under Ten
You're
Hag?
disrespecting
Okay.
Diego Simeone, HH. I feel like you're giving too much.
Mike,
disrespect.
can you
HH
talk?
thing is,
Simeone
Mike,
hit.
I
Mike
do
has a
like
mic.
Joao Felix, but he hasn't performed at Atletico. He hasn't. For how good he was at Benfica, yes, you can say Simeone tax and this sort of stuff. He hasn't performed.
True.
Now, under
Okay,
Ten
that's
Hag,
acceptable.
this guy is a world-class manager. This is why I was afraid when he went to United. I was like, yes, they've hired Ole and these sort of guys. They finally got a manager who's ruthless, knows how to play, and gets the best out of players. With Joao Felix in the false 9, United are getting top 4. Guarantee. This is not a jinx. I don't do jinxes unlike this guy on the other side. Nope, that way. That guy with the glasses. He does jinxes. United will get
Both of them
top
got
4 with
glasses
Felix in the
as
false 9 role. Because the guy, he will cook. Yes, he might not get 10 goals in his loan spell, but he might provide more for Bruno and maybe provide more for Anthony. Because Anthony so far hasn't been that.
he's gonna cook salad. That's what
It
he's
is
gonna
crazy
cook.
when you see how United play, how many men they have forward, and how many options they have in attack. That you don't put Joao Felix in there and he
Not
doesn't
that
perform
simple,
well.
HH.
No, but
Okay.
the issue I have is the profile. Like that's my biggest issue. The one thing everyone I talk to, Mike, I'm not gonna lie, everyone I talk to tells me the Joao Felix plays. I've talked to 7 people. 7 people told me 7 different positions that Joao Felix play, and that's the issue I have. It's like, okay, then I don't know how For me, if you ask me, he's a false 9. But the thing is, if you ask people, say, oh no, he's a 10, and I'm like, come on, guys, he can't play as a 10 in the league. That's
Yes, sir.
all I'm saying.
I would say his best position is the number 10. Because that's what he played at Benfica.
And I feel like
because I know Arsenal have also been looking at him. Age 7, would you take him?
Hey, Chicks, can you zoom into my profile picture real quick?
Age 7. What's this? What's this for?
This was Jesus in the Newcastle game, bro.
Whoa.
When we was drawing 0-0, and I think he was watching Eddie Nketiah lose the ball multiple times, bro. HH, I'll be real with you. If it was to take Felix as a false 9, I'd be happy. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this guy's mentality, bro. He gives me the vibes of a soft guy, bro. Like easily gives up, and I don't like.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
Age 7. Age 7.
I agree with HH.
No. Age 7. I wish you were a talented bowler and you were forced to play under that tyrant.
No, but HH,
you know why what you're saying is true? apparently his girlfriend cheated on him 3 times,
And he
he's
took her
still
back.
with her, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't
HH.
like that.
Come on, HH. That's weak mentality.
He's
right
not
there.
serious,
That's
bro.
weak.
He's not serious.
That's weak.
Hold on, let
sauce
me
right there.
okay, you know what? I didn't know that, but I didn't know that.
Well, this is the guy
See,
you
HH,
endorsed.
that's soft, bro. We can't have men. We need men, HH. I don't want boys, bro. I need men in the team, bro. Come on, man.
So Felix is going to be stuck at Athletics. Is this what it is? Because they're asking for 18 mil loan.
I'll take Aboubakar right now, bro. For like,
Wait, hold on, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Listen,
That's the
Aboubakar,
next
man.
topic. Okay.
Can I talk about this?
No, Z-Man, you're the only person who's allowed to
please,
talk on this.
please,
So who else wants to add on this apart from Z-Man?
Hokage,
Hokage, the mic.
Okay,
Hokage, the mic. Hokage.
I think Felix is a great player, but I think you overrate him. HH, like
exactly.
I can't name you like. Okay, since the Benfica, when was that? 18-19 season, right? That was already 4 years ago, right? That was almost 4 years. He's 23 now. HH, it's hard for me to feel sympathy for this guy because no one forced him to sign for Atletico. No one forced this guy to go there for 7 years. I feel no sympathy for this guy. And at the same time, for Felix, I feel like you overrated him. That's why he gets a little bit of a hate on this channel, especially from Zeman. I think you overrate him a lot. HH, the way you speak about Felix is almost identical to the way you speak about Mbappe. I'm not kidding.
Or
no, stop it.
Dembele. You mean Dembele?
Stop it.
Yeah, Dembele, bro.
What it sounds like.
That you almost talk about him the same way, and he's nowhere near that level. Until he shows it to us again, I don't think I wouldn't want him at my club. I wouldn't want him at my club unless he shows it at another club. Like
Look, the only young player I rate fully right now, there's only one young player that I fully rate right now, and that's the boy to the right. That dude to the right is the only young player that's okay. That's
no, HH, please don't do this. Don't do this, Jinx. Please, HH, don't do this.
What about my young G? What about my young G?
It's a jinx. It's a jinx. It's a jinx.
H7. You're not telling me that you believe Saka is better than Musiala. Please don't say that.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's Saka. Saka's that dude.
He is.
You're not telling me that Saka is better than Musiala.
Musiala
now. Ask the Bayern fan. Let's see what the Bayern fan will really say. Hey, Bayern, do you think he's better than Saka's better than your boy?
No. Do you see the stuff Musiala does on the ball? Musiala's a magician on that ball.
Bro, this guy's a ball hogger, HH. Musiala's a ball hogger, man.
Yeah, Core's a true Bayern fan. You see that?
Okay. Zeman, get all your hate out with Fraser. Get all your hate out, you filthy stinking.
It's not even hate.
It's
It's
sad
fact,
to
man.
depress him.
No. Let me just clarify things, man. I don't hate Joao Felix. It's the same
Yes,
thing you
you
guys
do.
did with
Yes, you do. This
Dembele.
is hate.
It's literally the same thing you guys did with Dembele. You guys rate him and you guys don't watch him consistently. That's the problem. Like, you guys go based on highlights or a few moments where he's had good games. And my thing is Diego Simeone, right? I feel like he gets disrespected way too much when it comes to developing players. He's developed, he's developed Lamar. He's developed Carrasco to be even a better contributor than Joao Felix.
Carrasco?
You're
rating Carrasco in 2023.
Bro, he's done more for he's done more for them than Joao Felix has ever done, bro. When they actually won the league campaign, he was crucial to that.
Wait, hold on. Was it Carrasco that grabbed the ball from Joao Felix and then proceeded to miss the penalty?
Are we judging one moment from a player?
Yes. I am.
Not to mention, you look at the handful of players he's even developed. He's even found a system to get the best out of Suarez. But when it comes to Joao Felix, it seems like, we tend to make too much excuses for him. You know what? I'm tired of these hashtag free Joao Felix. What about hashtag free Diego Simeone? Because let's be honest. Let's be honest. Like you guys rate this guy.
Free him from what? Free him from what?
Free him from this bomb. Free him from this bomb.
Yeah, free him from Felix. Free him from Felix.
Oh, Zeman, that's
free him
sick.
from Felix.
Zeman, you know that's Zeman, but hold on. No one's going to promote that Burma's hashtag. Who is going to promote the hashtag apart from you and Abdul? No one's promoting that damn hashtag.
Free Simeone. And here's the thing, HH.
Free the terrorists.
My thing is, you guys talk about him playing as a false nine. The guy doesn't have the work rate for the modern game. That's the problem with this dude. That's also a big letdown. Like this guy doesn't have the work rate. Like all Diego Simeone is asking for him is to work and press up top.
Oh,
He's not asking him to
please.
drop back
Oh,
and defend.
please.
Like this guy can't even do
Oh,
that.
how
Like,
about create a quality team for me? Then I'll work hard. How about that? Please,
no.
please.
You see. These are excuses. And my thing is like, you men are the same people that have criticized. You guys have criticized Rashford for his poor performances, but when it comes to Joao Felix, there's always the excuse. I seen Sancho get criticized. I see Musiala get criticized. I seen Pedri get criticized. I seen so many
Skin
top
tax, bro. Skin tax, bro. Rashford, you know what I mean?
No,
Skin
all
tax,
these
bro.
all these players have been criticized, but when it comes to Joao Felix, it seems like everyone just wants to point to a highlight. Well, everyone wants to point to a highlight. If we're being honest, bro.
So lastly, before I get to the door, so Zeman, you wouldn't take him as Barcelona?
I wouldn't because he would literally contribute nothing to our offense that we don't already have.
He's better than Ferran though. He's better than Ferran.
No. But that doesn't say anything.
Zeman rates Ferran. Zeman would not have Ferran over Felix, so it's fine. It's fine. No, H7 is fine. It's fine. It's all right. So let me take some Dubinsky's man.
It's just quick question.
Yeah, go for it.
It has nothing to do with the talk, but Gianluca Vialli, how good was he?
He was put it this way. He wasn't as good as, let's say, Del Piero or Baggio, but he was maybe just a level below those guys. He was very good. Like he was a very good player. The guy was a very, very good player, man. Like look, this is old school Italy, when Italy were on top, man. But the thing about Vialli was, it's not that he was not only a good quality player, bro. He began that Chelsea team, man. That's stylish, amazing Chelsea.
What did that Chelsea team win, HH?
Winners' Cup, FA Cup.
Oh, and let's be honest as well. Vialli was part of the last Juve team to win the Champions League.
Yeah, 96. So yes, have some respect to H7. Yeah,
shout out to Vialli, man. RIP.
No, shout out to no. Like yes, bro. Like because like my big brother was like, yo, man, I know that this was your guy, man. You know, because my big brothers remember how much I was obsessed with Vialli, Chelsea, because that was the start of my fanship, was when Vialli came as a player after winning the thing for Juve. So my brothers were like, man, I know how much this guy meant to you, because you were so obsessed with this guy at Chelsea, man. Nah, it's because I watched the ESPN FC tributes that time, because Craig Burley and LeBeouf were on their same team. It's cancer, man.
Was he in the same team as Zola? Or was
yes, Zola. So basically, Zola, Craig Burley was there, LeBeouf, Petrescu, Gospoye, Desai, Babayaro. Oh, that team was vibes, man. That team was vibes. English, please tell me this is not true. Please tell me this is not true.
Yeah, it did. I mean, that's what I've heard.
It's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
Do you know why I'm scared? Because of the
I don't want this.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, everything makes sense now, HH. Why he didn't go to the Champions League, the World Cup final. Why, there was a tension for whatever reason. There was a tension between the French squad. It makes sense.
US MNC.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
No, but apparently
he's not going to accept that job.
Apparently he rejected it, but I would love to have him, bro.
But reject what? He has no job right now. He's jobless. What is he supposed to do?
Juventus. He's waiting for Juventus.
Go to Nigeria.
What I'm saying that there is a team that's wear green.
Stop.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, and also this is a team that's created the player who taught Digne everything he knows.
Oh, jeez.
Did you say you guys Africans should coach
Nigeria?
They're gonna
no.
Nigeria.
But
Nigeria's gonna make him pay his salary.
I make exception for the Zig. Come on, that's a flex, man. Come on, the Zig. I make exception for the Zig. Come on, the Zig.
Are you gonna pay him?
Watch him jinx the Zig.
Okay, because I heard that. Yes, I heard that. That's actually messed up. And also, as a fellow black man, that's messed up. Yes,
I'm just saying, it's the truth, man.
That's yellow. Yes, as a fellow black man, that's actually messed up.
This is the truth.
No, yes, yeah. All because it's true doesn't mean that you should say it to me in private, not in public in front of everyone. So that's a yellow. Would Yeremy Pino? Okay. I would take Yeremy Pino over that bomb overrated. Man,
no. Yeremy Pino is actually
is crazy.
You'd like that kid.
Yeah, Yeremy Pino.
No. Of course,
Rodrigo Recalme too.
Yeah,
he's good.
He's a serious baller.
See, O'Malley. Thank you for the door, O'Malley, man. I knew Man United would go for a big striker. Ten Hagen wanted Arnautovic and prime Ajax. and had Onsala and Hala in the league, not Tadic.
No, they did. The Tadic was a false nine, but Haaland came afterwards.
Look, man, Tadic, that's a player, man. That guy's a player, man. Damn, that guy's
He was
a
a
player.
bum at Southampton. I didn't like
But
him.
Melly, speaking
He
of
wasn't a
that,
bum.
because this is a great transition,
my opinion
Melly.
was.
So, now, first of all, before we actually talk about the links to United, now, again, if someone knows something different, cut me short. Cut me short if I'm telling the lie or wrong. Did they terminate Aboubakar's contract mainly
Yes.
just to register Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. So,
Yes,
okay,
they did.
cool. So my thing is, does
But
Aboubakar
also-
have grounds to sue?
No, but I think he wanted to leave as well, and they weren't gonna I don't think any team was actually gonna pay money for him. So I think
You
they
can't,
let him go.
you can't sue if you get your contract terminated, because contract termination usually involves getting paid upfront. Like they just pay.
No. From my thing is, what were the terms? Was it just a straight contract termination or was it mutual? No, if
It was a
it's
straight
mutual,
contract termination.
Even
I think
if
that's
it
what it was,
isn't
HH.
mutual, anybody can get their contract terminated, but they just have to pay up the contract, bro. Or if there is a clause.
No. But if let's say I don't, it's like a walk. If I feel it's wrongful termination and I don't want to leave,
No,
I could
no,
be like,
no.
wait.
No.
It's a termination.
No, but HH,
There
I
is
think
nothing
wants to
such
come
as
to Europe,
wrongful
HH.
termination in football, bro. There is nothing.
There
HH,
is-
I
there
think
Nah,
there's
wants to
more
come
to
to
it.
Europe.
There is Abdul. There
Yeah.
is.
he wants
HH,
to
I
come
think
to
there's
Europe.
more to it than him.
Yes.
Like Conte
I
at Chelsea.
think-
Do you remember Abdul?
The thing is, I think this is what happened. He wanted to leave. They wanted to sell him. No one was willing to pay a transfer fee for him. So what they did is for both parties to get their way, which is him to leave and them to sell, they terminated the contract.
Yes.
It's a similar thing that when Man United, quote unquote, when Man United, like not similar, but then that's what Mendes and Ronaldo wanted United to do in the summer.
Yeah.
Is to terminate his contract so he could go for free.
Because no team wants to pay.
No, basically, I was drinking for voice because I think at the end of the day, Aboubakar, that's why this leads us on to United. Because I think for Aboubakar, yeah, sorry, Mike.
Oh, I was just reading actually. They terminated his contract because they have too many foreign players in the team.
No,
they can only register certain foreign
they
players.
can't register Cristiano
Yeah, exactly.
unless
So they have to
they get rid of
him.
Aboubakar.
Yep.
So basically, my thing here is look, see, because here's my thing, because I was saying that either these guys play two strikers, or I'm sorry, should Cristiano bench Aboubakar based on their work performances?
Oh god,
That's crazy. We're
I don't
talking
think so.
about this, bro.
It's you
See,
hater.
man, I'm
You
sorry.
were such a hater. You're hating.
How am I
This shit
hating?
is like
Did you see
Skip
his
Bayless
goal
level.
against Serbia? How should he
I
bench
respect this level of
Aboubakar?
hate, HH. I respect this level of hate. I'm not gonna say.
It's even mutual. Like, bro.
Okay. Look, so Yasir, is this the player that you want?
Apparently,
Would you
they're
take him?
getting woke.
Yeah, HH, I think this is not true. I don't think this
Comes
is
to
true.
Arsenal, man.
Well, no,
I'll
but
take him, man.
Yasir, I don't whether it's true or not. If let's say the deal was there, would you take him? Is this a player that you would want? Or you're like, not too sure. Would you take him if he's okay? Aboubakar is available. Would you take him? Yes, this is the striker
I
that we
don't know,
want.
HH. It's like I don't mind it, but at the same time, it's like it's one of those things. Like Man United right now are broke. That's the issue. We're broke.
Which I don't buy.
We don't have money.
I don't buy that.
So we're really trying to get the best, cheapest deal we can possibly get. So at this point, we're looking for anyone. And do I mind him? No, I don't. But at the same time, like, I don't know. You know what? Welcome. We'll have a Cameroonian in our team. Shout out to Cameroonian. So I guess I don't know. It's similar to the whole Igalo thing. That was a vibe. So I mean, that was a vibe. I mean, it was, to have
that Igalo thing was a mess.
was
Like the guy was just like, I'm just happy to be here because he was a huge, and like there was that whole, oh my gosh, how sweet, he's a huge United. That was just messed up, man. But
what
shout
you
out to
mean?
him,
He had fun, HA. It was fun. We had fun. Yeah, they had a whole song about him too. So, yeah. So,
United fans make songs about anyone, guys. They got a song for Elanga. I'm hearing now they had a song for Igalo, man. What's wrong with your fans?
No. I mean, what's it called? Like on Monday, like one of the questions for the Monday Hangout was, "What is one thing you hate about your fan base?" And J2S, who's a United fan, said like, "That's how United fans just pump up every player that comes through." 100%. Every player that comes through is suddenly just suddenly like amazing, and there's a song. He's the next best thing, and so I'm like, guys, relax, man. Relax. Again, like it's such a guy that we can't obviously mention because under investigation. That's guy that be preaching. And they still are defending that guy, even though, he's under investigation. But let's just put that one side.
Crazy, man.
So, look, I mean, Mike, Aboubakar, man, I mean, if he was to move to the EPL or to United, do you think he'd cook?
I don't know. I mean, he was great at the World Cup, but he was benched. I mean, Choupo-Moting was starting.
Yes, because like Mike, it was a good goal and everything and cool, but I've seen him around for a while, especially watching him and AFCONs and everything. I've not really rated him that high. Like, he's decent, but if you're United and it's United. I would say United, a renaissance and so forth, and this is under Ten Hag's system. I don't think Aboubakar is the kind of guy that shows. See, if Martial was fully fit, he's perfect, just that he's injury prone. But Aboubakar, I don't think he has he's not the player profile that would suit United and Ten Hag for what they want. So I'm like, because this seems of desperation. Oh my gosh, we did a striker. Aboubakar, he's available. Let's just get him. Well, are you sure you actually really need him? But yeah, go on, Mike.
Yeah, I don't really know if this is a good deal, but hey, you know what? Let's do it for vibes. Do it for vibes in Manchester. It's Aboubakar. I think Angalo, he scored in every game in the Europa League, if I remember correctly. I remember he scored that bicycle kick goal against
Oh, Mike,
was it?
really?
Sturmgrass.
So why couldn't he score that 1v1 at that 2018 World Cup against Argentina and so forth? Why did he mess up in AFCON? So
super losers, that's why.
Yeah.
It's okay, HH.
So does anyone here rate Aboubakar?
Yeah.
I rate him. I rate him high.
Or Zeman, I'll come to you. Zeman, talk to me.
So, Vincent, my man Vincent, man, he said in an interview that he thinks he's in the same level as like Salah, man. He said there isn't that much gap between us. He's a better footballer.
Hey man, look, at least bet on yourself. He's betting on himself, man.
I'm telling you the truth, man. Vincent could rock up and change the whole who's the best player in Africa. Bro,
he could rock call him Aboubakar. Why are you calling him?
I agree. I agree.
I respect Vincent. Mr. Vincent could actually rock up, bro. To be honest with you, bro, the way Man United is moving, and the way Ten Hag likes that unknown profile striker that could just hold the ball and does well when it comes to this.
Do you really believe Aboubakar will go on the Ten Hag system and actually gets goals on a consistent basis? Truthfully,
I see moves like this. They always work out for some reason, man. Look what to use Vincent. This is a match made in heaven. I actually think he will come in.
Yes, yeah. I'm so stupid. I get it. This is for the Europa League game.
Yeah.
So he wants you guys to get Aboubakar. That's why he's calling him Vincent.
No.
So once he's in there, he'll drop a disaster class, and that gives Lewandowski a good chance to actually score in a big game. This is 4D chess. It's 4D chess.
No. Let's keep it real though, man. Like, there's, on Twitter, there's YouTube highlights that make him look like R9 going around on Twitter. And
but you know what? Again, I know I keep on bringing this up, man, but it's called highlights. So these are all of your high points. Have you seen Darwin Núñez's highlights and Neong's highlights? I think
that was a nice finish by him today, actually.
Yeah.
Mike, was it the finish or was that his first touch?
Bro, he was so lucky.
Nah, it's his first touch. Are you
sure? People said that it was his
you
first
guys
touch.
honestly think that he took that heavy of a touch, please, people. He's actually tried that a couple times. It's actually taken that a couple times.
If it wasn't his first touch, that's a great finish. That's a great finish. But if it's his first touch, then
I still actually think the pass was better.
I got a question.
100%.
Isn't Man United already going for the horse instead of Vincent? Or is it, I thought they were going for that dude, that striker, the horse.
What was it called? Weg.
Wegs. Dutch tax, I guess.
He has more
Look, yes, here. Are you going? Wait, how much are you bidding for Wegsy?
I don't know. He's Dutch. That's the issue. That's the thing.
Wait. Did he score in the knockout stage?
He dropped a 2-piece.
Yeah, he dropped a 2-piece against.
That's the thing, though. Like,
Cristiano Ronaldo's legacy is looking funny, bro.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm gonna say this real quick. I miss Man United used to have a guy named Mario Fellini. I miss that type of player, bro. A player where in the 90th minute you're gonna just hoof the ball up and then he just wins the headers. I miss it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's an EPL merchant in me, and I'm like, come on, I don't know. I like that though. Like the Luke, like where you send PK up front. That's what he did a couple of times. Where he sent Maguire up front. He put on Maguire and he told Maguire to play as a center forward.
Okay, so So we have another clown that's just joined us here. In this.
Yo, shout out to YSK Jackson.
No, LSK Laxon and so forth. So I don't. Okay, so let me just say this again. I wouldn't brush my teeth while watching a game in a stadium.
Are we saying that
I
at
don't
Fulham
know.
next
Oh
week?
my god! Oh
Are
my
we saying that
god!
at Fulham next week?
Well, Mike, tickets are sold out, so I'm trying to find tickets for the Fulham game next week.
Sure they are. If I dare see anybody with glasses on and brushing their teeth, it is immediately you.
If it happens again, he can't knock.
Because you know what's so crazy about this? First of all, you have to brush your teeth with toothpaste because it doesn't make sense. So when you spit out, where is he spitting out to? Or is he just brushing it randomly, like dry with no?
You think the guy cares, bro? They zoomed into him and he looked at the camera and said, "Yeah, I'm doing it, bro."
It's like anybody that compares me to this, what this guy was a weirdo. Come on,
bro.
Oh, hello, YSK.
Bro, you tell us, man. You were there.
YSK, would you take Aboubakar? Yes or no? Would you take Aboubakar? Yes or not? United. Vincent, would you take Vincent at your club?
Is Vinny Senior?
Excuse me. Did you just say Vinny Senior?
Vinny Senior.
Wait, is YSK like trapped in a vortex or something? I think this dude is trapped in a vortex, man. Bro, internet sucks, man. Internet sucks.
You know what's the worst thing, HH, about internet is sometimes you could be talking, and then no one can hear you.
No one can,
and then
you
you're
sound
like
a fool.
And people be like, "Oh,
no," because yesterday times were like, is Yasser talking to himself and everything? And can he not hear us already? Because internet sucks, man. Shout out to your boy Alhambra, man. Felix is technically brilliant, but mentally weak. Look, I didn't know about the girlfriend thing, man. That's wild. If he gets Felix, you're making a bet you can transform him mentally. Big risk. Are we denying the power of Ten Hag to grab him, but really instill that winning mentality in him? Or
I don't know. Have you heard what he did to Jadon Sancho?
You can't change a sentence.
No. What
did to Jadon
Sancho? What did he do to him? Yes.
Bro, have you guys seen Jadon Sancho? When was the last time you seen him?
He's an Amsterdam.
No, but I heard it was nothing personal.
Bro, he sent him to a hiatus over. He literally took him to the monks, though. You know how like when you learn kung fu, you got to go to like the real, the ancient people. That's what he did. Like,
he never sent him there. He sent him to Amsterdam, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying like the Amsterdam, like he sent him to Asian.
Wait,
Dutch
to the red light
footballers,
district?
Yeah.
No, relax.
Relax.
Get out his frustration.
You want your word.
Ziban, relax.
Ziban, come fresh and new, man.
Ziban, you're in the yellow. You're in the yellow. Relax.
Hashtag window shopping. Window shopping.
QC8 World Cup knockout goal. The horse 2, Felix 0, CR37 0.
No, that's no lie.
They don't lie. Don't lie.
Guys, are we gonna talk about Hazard's performance?
Wait, we can't promote the horse. We can't
That's his name, bro. I'm waiting for Hattie from the horse.
Zeman, are we gonna talk about Hazard's performance against?
No, we're not.
Against,
we're gonna talk about Marcus. We're gonna talk about Marcus.
Still eating burgers, man.
So, guys, here's the thing.
Before we talk about Marcus, I just want to say he's a very serious player, and I don't know where he's gonna go, but my God, I think he was one of the underrated players in the World Cup, in the tournament this year.
Okay, no. Look, he's decent. Shout out to Lillian. I remember when his dad played. Shout out to the great Lillian. Oh, what the hell could be? Shout out to your boy Lillian. Guys, this Parma jersey is freaking amazing. Do you know that they actually have the names on the collar right there?
Oh wow!
And one of them, bro, one of the most amazing jerseys that I've ever seen. Actually, let me even show you what the thing looks like, man. So, and I think it's for every player. So you see?
No way. That's so cool.
I can't see it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
When Italians make jerseys, man, also because my thing is that remember, the Palermo pink jersey quality. Yeah. Remember Italy's tight fit Euro 2000 jersey that was really tight fit. Man, when Italy may make jerseys, man. Guys, here's my thing, man. So Chelsea, they're going in. They are starting talks to try to get Thuram. Does Thuram solve Chelsea's issues?
Which Thuram? Which Thuram?
Marcus.
Oh, Marcus. Oh, I thought you.
HH, can I ask a question? Like,
Yeah, drop
Wait,
a
wait,
break,
wait, wait,
please.
wait, wait. No, hold on, Abdul.
No,
Abdul,
no, no,
wait,
no.
before you go,
I
before you
thought,
go, let me
I
just.
thought.
Is retired. Lillian is retired. You know that.
Bro, no, that's what I'm saying, bro. Chelsea be moving like that, man.
Okay,
I don't know what your club's
Abdul,
up to.
grab your mic, Abdul.
like when is Chelsea gonna realize that no matter which striker you buy, they're just all gonna flop because HH, you know, I saw,
No. Okay,
you know,
Abdul, do
wait,
that.
HH,
No,
let me just
is,
land,
no,
let me just land.
no, you can't
No,
land.
let me
Is no,
land.
you can't. Is it that they flop or the jersey is too heavy?
No, HH, you know what it is? First of all, the jersey is extremely lightweight.
Abdul is the second
HH,
heaviest jersey in football. After Real Madrid, it's the Chelsea jersey. People
It-
feel
it-
because they
second
can't
of
deal with the
all,
pressure.
It takes pounds away from
when-
players, man. That's how light it is,
when-
bro.
Of
when
course,
it comes to-
Real's the heaviest.
when it when it comes to, like, I saw a clip of Havertz receiving the ball like in front of the box, and instead of playing Aubameyang through, this guy passes it backwards.
No, he carries it backwards. That's even
Yeah,
worse.
yeah,
bro.
Look,
like,
Abdul, we're going through it at the moment. It's a
but
difficult time.
my point is, I'm seeing Aubameyang get slandered, HH. But how are you slandering somebody who's not even getting chances to score goals?
Okay, now we're talking. Now we're cooking.
Like, I don't understand the criticism. Like, how many chances did Aubameyang have that game? How many through balls did he get? How many crosses did he get? Accurate crosses did he get? And people expect him to score goals. Bro, you need to create for him, bro. And you're just not finding him. Your plays. Like, the only time Aubameyang did well for Chelsea is when Reece James was fit and was finding him, bro.
No. Some people say, Abdul, look at my Twitter. When this whole thing was done about how Chelsea are interested in Thuram, I tweeted out, okay, who's going to get the ball to Thuram? So what's the point of getting Thuram when, how are we actually going to get the ball to him? Because he has to try to fit. Hence why I see Liao makes sense. Because Liao is the guy that can create goals by himself. If you put Thuram there, who is, you're not here as a striker, what, Mount, Havertz?
But HH, he's not
Gallagher?
a natural. HH, he's not a natural striker though. HH, he's more of like a player who drifts into the wing. He can kind of like come inside, drift into the wing.
That's cool, but Cole, it seems as if he's been brought in to be the striker. See, if he's brought in to be the wide man, okay, that's cool. I think that he can offer more than maybe Pulisic and ZH. But if he's been brought in to be the striker, that makes no sense. But my thing is that Chelsea need a lot more than Thuram. Yes, would you take Thuram? So you said no to Felix, you said no to Aboubakar. Would you take Marcus Thuram?
I always liked Marcus Thuram. I don't know what it is. He's one of those players I always like. I think he's underrated. You know, I think he's a bit underrated. He's been the.
Have you ever watched him?
Yeah, I mean, I used to really like him under.
What team did he used to play for?
What does he play right now?
Where does he play right now?
That's how why do you
where does he play right now?
Don't need to tap, you know.
Yes, where does he play right now?
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Can I land?
But yes, where does he play?
That's
What does he play
crazy.
right now?
That's
wow.
Let him answer. What does he play? Yes.
Okay. Under Marco Rosa, I really liked him under Marco Rosa. I think he was one of.
What team?
What team does he play for?
Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Hey, good job. You improved, man. Good job. Good job.
He's fighting against the brick door. He's fighting against that brick door.
Man, how is he in the running for the brick door already?
Listen, I don't know. He hasn't making this.
Air to say that, bro. That's crazy,
But
No,
the reason why is like I was like, because like you guys, I literally had to question myself. Like, did he move from Mönchengladbach? Like last time I knew he was playing there. Like, what happened? But I'm not gonna lie to you, under Marco Rosa and when Borussia Mönchengladbach was actually decent, I thought he was good. He for me, I like his versatility in the front line.
Strike out, plays wide.
I like him. He will be a good fit for Chelsea. He really will. I feel like he's a bit underrated.
Wait, good fit for Chelsea as a striker or as a wide attacker?
I feel like Chelsea needs something. Like Chelsea needs everything. So
goals.
I think he's like you could. And the thing is, like, he's flexible, so that means like he can You know, you could play a lot of different. You can play.
We could play
so
as
you
a
can mess
striker or
around
as
with him. You know,
as a wide one because
Wait,
he was played
wait,
as wide
Yasser.
for France.
You should.
Yeah, Yasser, do you think he'll play wing back by any chance?
yeah, I mean, maybe.
Why
maybe.
skate? Worry
I don't know,
about your
man.
club, man. Actually,
Listen.
Let's say something like that.
wait. Hold on. Let me
but yeah.
ask Hage, man, who actually knows. So Hage, like, because I know obviously you obviously know him singing me a Gladbach. Do you think that if he was to go to if he was to go to Chelsea, so okay, talk to me, advise me.
Okay.
If Chelsea were to get him, I know Chelsea need a lot more players, but how much do you think he could improve Chelsea? Looking at the Chelsea situation right now.
I think everyone's forgetting Chelsea got Nkunku, right? So
Yes.
the fact that you guys have Nkunku makes this transfer to Chelsea a lot more positive for me. If there was no Nkunku, I would be less optimistic about it. Thuram's having a great season. I think he has 10 goals in the Bundesliga, 3 assists. He's actually having a really good season for himself. And I think if he comes, I think the best course of action for Chelsea is to play 2 guys up front, Thuram and Nkunku, because Nkunku is amazing when he has another striker to play off. You guys know Paulson, that bum. He looks Paulson look money.
Respect Ronaldinho.
Respect my question.
Respect Ronaldinho, bro. Respect Ronaldinho. Respect Ronaldinho,
money at Leipzig. That's how. So and they're both French, so they have the French connection. I think they're the similar age, so these guys actually know each other growing up in the French system. I think I'm pretty sure about that. So these 2 up front for Chelsea could finally actually be a serious start to something. Aubameyang wasn't serious. All these other guys were. Havertz I thought would be serious, but the guy's too passive. He doesn't have. He just doesn't have that bite. But these 2 players are players with bite. And Nkunku and Thuram, that's a serious. That's finally like I could take Chelsea somewhat serious with him, some directness with Pulisic and everything. I think that's a start of actually something that people shouldn't. I can't clown Chelsea for these moves. Nkunku, Thuram, in my opinion, they're actual quality players. They're not Bundesliga attacks. Like these guys come to the Prem and play well, in my opinion. So,
But then Chelsea will lose their identity though. Then Chelsea loses their identity.
No,
Zero.
it's not even that. Didn't you guys sign someone another striker? It's young, like under 21s or something. Like,
Zeman.
What happened to that dude,
Zeman.
bro? Did that dude just vanish?
The topic is Marcus Thuram. So Marcus Thuram, talk to me, man. Do you rate him, man? And do you think he helps Chelsea? Is this the man that Chelsea needs?
Yeah, Fofana, yeah. Yeah, Fofana. What happened to him, bro? You gotta defend
Mike,
him.
let me just meet this guy.
But yeah,
Mike,
I mean, he would be a good signing. Then you get the top 2 goal scorers of the Bundesliga. But like I told you yesterday, it don't matter. You're not getting top 4 unless you sign a whole new squad. So this is a good addition, good for the future because he's still young.
So this one's get us top 4.
No. You need midfielders.
Just wait to the draft, man. Just wait to the draft.
You still have hope for top 4?
Bro, how you?
No, H7. He does.
Worry
He's
about bottling the league like Liverpool.
Top 8,
H7. Worry about bottling the league like Lil Bro. Worry about bottling the league like little brothers do. Little brothers don't know how to win a league. They don't know how to win a league. Sorry, that's what big bros do. Mike, sorry, we're talking. Mike, continue. Mike was talking. Michael was talking.
So who are you
Mike, let me.
Who are you gonna start? Are you gonna start Lukaku or Marcus Thuram next season?
Oh, Lukaku's coming back.
No, listen, Mike. I like what Hokage
in the Conference League.
Mike, if
wait,
hold on, hold on, Mike. If I give you that Nkunku and Marcus,
HH, even if Lukaku comes back,
he's already got the nickname.
Whoa, relax,
boy.
man.
It's already
Relax.
failing.
Uncle.
You're starting to sound like an Uncle Jim, man. Relax.
Uncle Ram.
Yeah, but it would be a good signing. But like I said, you need a lot more.
It's true. Like for this season, Chelsea need more. But you guys, you've convinced me. Okay, let's start with it. It's baby steps. Let's start with Thuram. And what I like is, as Yati said, versatility. Him as a striker, put him out wide.
Wing back, yes,
wing back. He can do a lot more damage as an attacking wide player.
Just for Fofana, man.
Plus, you wouldn't pay so much for him. It would only be 10 to 15 million.
Rob, talk to me, man. Marcus Thuram.
Yes, I think he is a pretty good player and he's quite versatile. So I think he could be a pretty good signing for Chelsea. So I think he would be quite good for Chelsea and he's having a good season. Although the last 2 seasons he has been quite poor. But the season before that, he was amazing, and this season he's amazing. So I think for how cheap he is a no-brainer. But everyone wants him right now. So I don't know if Chelsea will get him because everyone is looking at him because of how cheap he is and how good he is performing right now. But he's a very good signing and quite versatile.
Are you telling me there's another Enzo?
In what sense?
In the sense that you guys miss out on the signing. Like you guys, that's your target.
Do you know what I find funny though is that if Chelsea get back to winning ways, all these jokes are going to stop. You know,
That's
all
the
these jokes are going to
point,
stop.
I'll be honest.
Because my thing is
there
that
gonna be Conference League coverage on here next season.
no, but you know what I find so funny is
Why
that
are you ignoring my question?
no. Come after 38 games, let's see where Chelsea are in the league. Because my thing is, here's the thing: pray Chelsea don't win the UCL.
Well, that's
Just
not even
pray
it.
Chelsea
Not
don't
even
win
it.
the UCL.
If Chelsea ends
Chelsea
up
have no
having, if Chelsea ends up finishing 10th, you know this is gonna get clipped, right? Like someone's gonna make a video of you saying, let's wait till 38 games.
Look, as I said again, it's baby steps. If we beat Fulham, we beat Liverpool,
Bro, it's
and we start
already
picking
in
up points.
production. It's already in production.
Oh, if we start picking up points, look, I've not given up on top 4 yet. I'm not giving up.
What about the FA Cup?
Bro,
what about the FA Cup?
No, this guy.
Oh
this
yeah,
guy
like
went
let's
from-
just talk to Clown City. Zima, what do? I said I'm not giving up on top 4, but my thing though is Clown Chelsea now, but football
You know-
expect the unexpected, man.
You know what's hilarious, bro? This guy went from we're contending for the EPL to clown us once we get to the top 4. You guys will all shut down your criticism once we make it to the top 4. That's crazy, man.
Talent
That's
FC. So the B trying to bring see Talent FC. I have to bring red cards into this whole chat thing and so forth, man.
Guys, who is Talent FC? I want to know.
He's not. The guy's a troll.
Why is
The guy's-
English Talent FC repping a German?
Yeah,
I
well,
have no idea.
Havertz.
Yellow. You're on the yellow. Like,
Actually, if you look at the Chelsea squad, there's actually a racial imbalance in the other way around now. So
look,
Yeah, that's true.
Nelly. Chelsea's record with Bundesliga strikers is sus.
Very.
Chelsea's
Very-
record with
No,
strikers.
but my thing though
guys,
is this,
no,
though.
see, it's not a
Guys-
Bundesliga tax; it's the Chelsea tax.
Yeah, it's a
Guys,
Chelsea.
no. Nkunku and it's okay.
Timo
let me-
is the
okay. Let me explain it again.
Timo left your bum ass team and became Leipzig's top
The
goal scorer,
Chelsea jersey is tough. Playing for Liverpool, there's not that much pressure. Playing for Chelsea, there's pressure. Torres.
You're
So-
on weed.
So basically, Torres bought for Liverpool because for Liverpool,
HH, how many lines of
it's
coke
Liverpool.
did you do before
Liverpool.
this?
Like it's Liverpool. It's like
Yeah, it's
Arsenal.
Champions, actually.
Like anybody, like Arsenal is like a baby
HH,
club.
we have
Chelsea
6 of
is a
those.
massive club. It's a
You
massive
know,
club.
even with you saying you have 4, we still have 6. So just
You know,
respect.
if you do your research, Liverpool scammed you for
No.
Torres.
All I'm saying though is that Liverpool and Arsenal. That's like it's a holiday camp. It's a holiday camp and so forth.
Heritage.
Chelsea is okay. This is now real. So when guys come to Chelsea, oh wow, this isn't like Arsenal or Liverpool United. This is actually like a
Aubameyang?
real club.
Raheem
So
Sterling.
that's why guys fail. You know,
Well,
it is what it is.
Aubameyang-
Man.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
you lot have the biggest flops of transfers in history.
H7, your club,
under previous man.
H7, your little
How are you
bro,
talking,
your little.
man, you oil
100
club,
million on Lukaku.
Bro, when's the last
8-7.
time Aubameyang did his flip? I don't. Can he still
It was
do
an Arsenal.
it?
It was actually no.
He lost-
He might
Against
break
lost-
his knees, Yasir.
He lost
ACLs
stability,
go
bro.
out.
He lost
Yes,
stability.
yes,
Bro,
weak-
I'm not gonna lie
weak
to you.
knees, man. Weak knees.
What has
Weak
happened
knees.
to Aubameyang, especially in the Chelsea shirt, I've
Chelsea
never
tax.
seen.
Bro,
Chelsea
you know how good Aubameyang was?
Barca, man.
You know
Bring him
what's
back,
going to
man.
happen? This is what would happen. Let's say like Obama goes like 6 months, 7 months without scoring a goal, and then he scores like in the 8 months, and he tries to do the thing, but he breaks his leg.
Bro, he can't be doing those flips
that
at the
is
bridge, man.
crazy,
You know,
man.
those
Hey,
chants
he's
are
the
gonna
bag.
pop off, man.
Bro,
Those chants are gonna pop off at the
bro,
bridge if you start doing
you
those
guys,
flips.
you guys got to insert no flip clause, man.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
Aubameyang's
Don't.
contract.
Oh, but so guys, okay. Last thing before we get out of here, Chelsea City FA Cup. Who wins?
Chelsea.
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 wins.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. City
Chelsea
are gonna City
Nah.
are gonna
I think
reconstruct
Chelsea's
you, man.
winning that, man. If you play the
Nah,
same
Chelsea
lineup
winning.
that you did, HH,
I would
No,
laugh
but
if
they're
we knock out
They're
Pep in
not.
the FA Cup.
Mount
I
is
think
gonna
you
Bro,
will.
play.
the
I
Earl
think
is
you
hungry,
will.
man.
Mount is
The
gonna
Earl
play.
is hungry.
I would laugh if I
Mount's gonna play.
what a hat trick for Erling Haaland in that Chelsea game. YSK. What a hat trick for Haaland.
I'm gonna add this to the production. I'm gonna add this to the end of the season production.
Rangers, is Ibrahimovic leaving like Fergie leaving United? No. Because my thing for Abramovich is it is a huge loss and so forth. Fergie was, bro, you're talking about one of the greatest managers of all time.
Well,
so that was a mass, like,
there was somebody that
I don't think
there was someone that they lost before they lost
bro,
Fergie HH. That was actually
bro,
a bigger loss.
I don't think people have deep that you lost your owner through war, man. It's crazy. I don't think people have deep that, bro.
That is mad.
Well, hold on, let me ask the Japan a question. Is Lukaku actually coming back to Chelsea?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Oh, bro.
Inter don't want him.
Okay,
Bro,
can I hold on?
Back,
Okay. So all you guys claiming Lukaku. If Lukaku had creativity, he drops 30 Gs.
Did you watch the game
today? Wait, what did he do at the World Cup? What did he do at the World Cup?
What's the cost?
What did he do at the World Cup?
Mike, who was creating for him at Satinto? Who?
Wait, what did he do at the World Cup? What did he do at the World Cup?
Martinez. Can I respond?
No, please, please.
Oh, let's bring on the guy who is 20% fit.
Yeah, no, it's over.
Let's bring the guy who's 20%.
YSK, don't worry. He had a 2.5
You fumbled the
XG
bag.
on
You
himself.
fumbled the bag. Stop.
Let's bring a guy who's 20% fit. Best three: Oba, Werner, Vets. Wow,
you have
I'm
actually
going
signed
for
all
the
these
first lot
players.
because the first lot actually won you.
Nah, bro.
Like, how impossible it is to keep signing strikers and failing. You know how hard that is to do.
And they didn't even
I
add Torres to this
bro.
list either.
If that
Vladimir Vakal too. Remember that?
Replace Abba with
guys, this question is actually done. This question is done.
It's the first three, by the way, because they
Yeah,
won
Obama-
USL.
First three, man.
Yeah, Obama.
think
Havertz.
Sterling,
Yeah.
bro, think
Did he
Sterling,
win
Werner?
Sterling,
He scored
Aubameyang, and
a
Lukaku.
Champions
Okay,
League winning
HH,
goal.
that means your UCL
No,
means
wait.
nothing, bro. That means your UCL means nothing, bro. Keep disrespecting your UCL means nothing. then.
HH, I Sterling,
I've-
Aubameyang, and Lukaku, bro.
I mean, I've got to go without first three, man. I've got to go with the first three.
Lena Higuain
Bro,
was
there's a UCL
horrendous.
winner in there, man.
And then Morata, the only thing he could have scored was was
Wait,
his head.
Splash, I never said that. Splash, I never said this. Splash, that's a lie. I don't know what you're
You
about.
said that.
Yes, you
and I
did.
said
Splash,
that.
that's a lie. I never said that.
That's also getting
Splash,
added
I
to the
never said that. I don't know what
Who
you're
is
talking
the
about. I
goal
never said that.
analyst, and you said that.
I never said. Okay, so
He plays like
Hold on.
him for content crash.
last thing before we go. So Streets, you can ask one question for the panel before we go. One question for the panel before we go. I don't trust the guys on this panel for the questions. So Streets, and I will pick out the best question. Send us a question. Last question before we go. Question for the panel before we go. So when guys are asking a question, let me see this right now. Chelsea, we have to beat Fulham, and we'll try to go to that game because that's where I watched Nigeria Italy was at the Cottage. That stadium is small. That stadium is tiny, but
They've expanded it now.
Wait, what
Have they?
mode of transport are you
Yeah.
using?
Is it by the
Old
River
stand.
Thames? Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No. Hopefully they've
Looks better
actually
than the
improved it,
bridge.
man.
Wait, HH, what
actually,
mode of
you actually going
transport are
live?
you using?
Yeah.
What mode of
Hey, HH, if I get tickets to the Arsenal game, are you gonna come with me?
Wagon, man. Wagon tax.
Wait, so are we Arsenal at the crib or away?
Nah,
So
the crib.
at
Versus
Emirates
Chelsea.
or at the bridge?
It's gonna be the Emirates, man. We already went to the bridge.
Okay. Look, man, I'm H7. I might see you there, man. I might see you there. J Joker, I'm not answering that question. J Joker, I mean, like when I answer, I'm not answering that question, J Joker, because I don't know who thought I'd actually pick that question.
Hold on, wait. I need to know
Let me
this.
just ask the question, bro.
Yeah, go
Who do
ahead.
you think is gonna win
And I'm what's it called? Yes, it is. Yes. What are you saying?
Who do you think is winning tomorrow?
Okay, look, let's actually bring it up because it was actually asked. Here's it.
Atleti, man. They're actually playing good now.
Yeah.
I've got to
they're
give it.
better than us right now.
I've got to give it to Atleti, and I think it might be 2-0, man.
Now 1-0. 1-0 win.
No, where's the one coming from?
Atleti.
Yeah, I'm going to say a 2-0, man.
Wait,
actually, no. This is the best one to go. This is the best one to go.
I'm saying 3, bro.
Which league scenario are you interested in this season?
Serie A.
Has to be
Serie
the
A.
Prem.
Nah,
Come on,
bro.
it has to be the
okay,
Prem.
but guys, think about this though. What if Arsenal? What if Liverpool actually win the league ahead of City? That's a narrative. Syria, based on just because my thing he says is the scenario. The most exciting title race is the Syria in terms of the scenario and the narrative. I think it's can Napoli actually win their first without Maradona. Arsenal, based all of their abuse, can Liverpool actually win ahead of freaking City, spending all that money? And I think basically it's between those two.
Are we going to talk about Ligue 1? Because actually, Lens are only 4 points behind PSG.
I don't want to see that.
Mike,
Don't do that.
I don't want to see
And
that.
they beat them 3-1. They beat them 3-1.
No, but Mike, my thing though
there's
is
no title race.
Yeah, look. I mean, for me,
What about
basically, I can't decide between Napoli winning their first since Maradona and Arsenal. If Arsenal win this league title out of Man City, bro, that's wild.
Hey, the parade will be crazy, the actual parade.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna try to ignore it, bro. Like that's the thing. I'm gonna try to focus. I'm gonna try to do everything I can.
Yes, unless you shut down the internet, you will not hear if Arsenal win that league title.
Yes,
bro,
you need
it. They're unbearable now. Look at H7. They're unbearable.
If they win the league, what?
I was asking just here, as a Man United fan, who would you rather have win? City. 3P.
That's how I know he's not a United fan.
No. But here's the thing, though. I don't care about the rivalry between City. I don't. It's a fugazi rivalry.
Because you're the B team of the city. That's why.
No. But Arsenal is a big deal for me. Like Arsenal is Arsenal football.
Last thing here, shout out to member Splashnet, man. Do you think LSU fun? No.
Defensively, they're shockingly bad.
They never
they're terrible.
And here's my thing.
Do you guys remember?
Do they beat Bayern? Do they beat Bayern next month? I don't think they beat Bayern next month.
There's no Mane. There's no Neuer. There's no Lucas Hernandez.
I think they do. I'm being honest, bro.
I still think Bayern
Neuer missing is big, bro.
Yeah, Neuer missing is big.
Yeah, it's big.
If with all those losses, if Musiala single-handedly knocks them out, bro, PSG needs to induct to the badge. But for me, here's my thing. PSG's best chance to winning the UCL was that Bayern game.
Yep.
That was their best. And they had Bayern. They had them. When they didn't win, boom. Because Neymar has already checked out already. It's never happening. Their best chance was that year.
Yeah. No,
I
agree.
was gonna say, do you remember the times where there would go months without us seeing any Arsenal fan on the panel?
Yeah, it's how things change.
Are you guys talking about 8 days?
Yeah, no.
I'm saying
that you guys are coming out of the woodwork right now. And guys, I was like, you're an Arsenal fan now? You're an Arsenal fan? The guys who I know we're not Arsenal fans.
guess what's happening? The tables are gonna flip. We're not going to see any Chelsea fan except you, bro. You're the only Chelsea fan we're going to see.
Look, guys.
No, trust me. If things don't improve, guys will start jumping ship. Guys, it's been swell, guys. I'll see you guys. So tomorrow, FA Cup reaction, and then later on to the Hangout. Chelsea, give me a W. Peace.